So she begrudgingly learns how to come.
Yep. So she can come and heal. So that's
before she comes.
Now she won't run in danger.
Very nice.
Or away.
You're on your own, dog's rule.
All right.
Classic.
So we left off. I think that Aethys had a bad dream
Oh yes.
and woke up to see little baby Saint Ethereal staring at him. And the next morning, when you guys get up, guess what? It's still storming.
No!
You've slept on the ice. The lake is windswept, and there is a smell of heavy smoke in the air,
Okay.
as well as the blowing snow. So, since the days are getting much shorter, you guys glance off into the distance, and you can see the Aurora Borealis effect is still coming from the northwest. So, at least you have a heading as long as you want to continue to move towards, hopefully, what you assume is the ley stone causing.
Yeah. It's I think still the plan.
All right, can you guys give me your walking order? And basically, how are you walking? Are you walking abreast? Are you walking a single file? Who's in the lead? Who's in the right? Whatever.
I think we were doing like a single file. I'm pretty sure I was leading, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I'll go second. I'm gonna
Okay.
get rid of this house
I'll
here.
go third.
Then
I'll take up the rear.
Where are Aaron and the baby going to be?
We forgot about them.
oh, there was your model. Straight here, right?
Yay, the model. Yeah, right in the middle
Just
between.
gotta turn off grid.
Yeah, I'll do that. Between
I did
Hugh and oh, you do okay. Between Hugh and Braille is
Okay.
where
So right
Kid
now,
Aaron is.
smack dab in the middle. Sounds like a plan. All right, as you guys begin trudging across the ice, I would like you all to give me a perception check after about an hour's time has passed.
Oh, I can't
Real
roll
time?
my- Mark, can you please roll for me because I don't have the tabletop thing?
Uh-huh.
I'll
You
watch
got a 14 on the dice.
Okay, and I'm just pulling up my character sheet here. I have it in PDF form now, so I'm excited.
Remember characters? They're back. PDF form.
Funny. Funny, honey. Okay, perception. Why isn't it here under the normal part again?
It's P.
Is someone writing down
Oh.
what everyone got, or I can't remember if we had someone doing that last time.
I don't think we did.
I think they were doing the initiatives, but not necessarily
Yeah.
perceptions. And
Okay,
Yeah, Kim was tracking the initiatives.
gotcha.
And I think I asked Matt to run the hit point.
Yeah, there's hit points. I'll draw on here.
Yeah. Plus 7.
I'm trying to open this guy so it's big,
So
but
14 and
being a
7
bitch.
is 21. Did anybody beat 21?
No.
yeah, I got like a 29 or
Jeez.
and that's not even including any kind of forests or
That's just
No.
a die face.
You're on the lake,
Anything
so
like
there's
that.
no bonus.
Okay.
So basically, it'll be anybody who beat 20. 16.
No.
I got 19.
Well, I'm still 29 as a base, so
So, Matt, you definitely realize something's up, but you look the wrong way.
why?
You got 19.
No. Oh.
Did you guys hear that? Mark's like, what? You guys are like staring right at the problem.
Do.
Yeah.
Do.
Ooh, a shiny rock.
My
Alrighty.
friends don't have a rock big.
Alrighty.
Well, yes.
So, anybody who has knowledge of dungeoneering,
Oops.
roll.
I don't know.
engineering.
Yes.
Pressing the wrong button. I have to see if I have dungeoneering.
All I have is Arcana and nothing
Nope.
else.
Arcana is very
I got a 19.
19, that's enough. All right, as you glance up, you see bad news is heading your way. A pack of frost snappers has noticed you guys When you look out across the ice, you see that there are 3 shaggy miniature T-Rexes with no visible eyes and toothless mouths built like snapping turtles. Their pelts are generally run the shade between blue, like an icy blue, to a midnight black. So they're all different colors of blue. They see you as best they can since they have no eyes. They sense you from the forest, and they all leap onto the ice, and they let out shrieks like angry birds of prey. These things are about 9 feet long. They weigh about 200 pounds, stand 4 feet at the shoulder.
This is good.
And I'll warn you, you don't want to get bit by them because they've been known to take off hands.
Yeah, I would think.
Oh, and we're in. The game just opened up.
There you go.
All right, everybody can roll initiative, and I'll get things set up here.
How beautiful.
Man, that weekend went by really fast. 3 days. Jeez.
What's that?
So those
Yeah,
3
I know.
days went by really fast, man. I
It
gotta
was
go to
supposed
work.
be a year. 68 days at one point.
Oh man, a whole year.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But fortunately, the download decided, hey, I'll get it done in 5 minutes. All right.
Tomato,
What did you
tomato.
say?
Trail.
Model to spawn in.
Trailblazer. Everybody give me initiative.
For the model to spawn in?
I gotta go back into Evernote.
Yeah.
Trying
Under
to find the right model. now.
under
It's telling me what they
game,
look like.
go to D&D 5e miniatures in the
Yeah, I'm already
workshop
in there.
column. Hit options, the 3 dots in the top right
Oh.
corner of it. Expand.
No, I know how to do it. I'm trying to find it.
Sorry. You're trying to find like a certain one.
Oh, like I Ian.
You're roboting.
You guys are cutting in and out.
Yeah.
We don't know whose internet it is. Ours. What am I doing?
Matt's was roboting.
What did you do?
Hello, testing.
There you go.
I just need Ian to say what the type of thing was that spawned in again, so I can find the model.
Oh, it's like a Velociraptor, so whatever's closest to that.
There's literally a velociraptor in there.
Mark, what's
Yeah.
the room password again?
8520.
Yeah.
Yep.
I did that. It said no. Oh, I think I went 8250.
Ah.
I just didn't want to record our password for a room.
That makes
Well, too late.
Oops.
No, we paused it.
Well, Mark, did you pause yours? There's a raptor. It's
No,
purple.
I did not pause mine.
Oh,
You
you're
can
still
change it.
recording too?
Yeah.
It's fine. He can put a little
I'll
flag
just
in
change
there.
it. It doesn't matter.
It's all
Yeah.
good.
All right, give me 2 seconds because the
He's
owl
down
vanished
engineer.
somehow.
Ordinary prowess. He's
it's
we're getting fancy.
a waste.
Getting crazy.
I got
fancy.
disconnected from the server.
What the f?
So it didn't like me.
Oh, it's gridding again. God.
Oh, yeah. Every model you spawn in is going to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can turn that off by default.
Not sure. Sorry, I need to roll for initiative. I just wanted to get that stuff done. Where is my normal initiative number?
Color Duties ago.
Can we get more of these Velociraptors out? Because I think
Yeah,
there's
you can
3
just
Just
you can
right
Control
click
C,
and-
Control D.
Yeah, or you can do that. Jeez. They're all in the same spot. How does that work?
What are their
Oh, that's-
species?
They're
I don't know how many there
multiplying.
are. You can delete one if you want.
Foul.
Whoa!
What's Mark?
Mirror image.
Mark is an Ura.
Spell it.
You are a.
Rick isn't.
Rick is an. He is a West. Sorry.
West Philadelphia born and raised elf.
Yeah, he's a Western elf. He's a wild elf. Or wood elf, sorry.
Wood. Okay, and then Matt is a.
Human.
So
love
easy to remember.
I love it. I love it so much. Every time I see it, I smile. It was brilliant.
Hear that, Matt? You're brilliant.
Well, no, I'm not brilliant. Just the name choice was brilliant.
All right. Do we have Velociraptors?
Yeah, they're purple just so they stand out, but you can change the color if you
okay.
want.
So, they're so pretty. There's only 3.
I won't touch it. Someone else can delete too.
Yeah. Problem solved.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll get one.
Just throw
One
it
more. There you go. Problem solved.
Yes, thank you for throwing into my section.
You're welcome.
Plus is so
It makes it easier for you to delete them. Thinking of you,
Does if I
bud.
can. I know. You're always thinking of me. This one's stuck on this. Get off.
There you go.
Alright, now I have to fix this.
Jeez, good
What?
luck. Might want to turn grid
One-
back on for that. I don't know.
1 hour later.
Right? Close enough.
There we go.
That's
Alright.
good. Yeah, that's
Never
actually...
touching it again. Now I don't even remember what I rolled in my. Oh, okay.
I'm just making my.
One problem after another.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once Kim has the thing ready, she'll get initiative, and then we'll do this.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Are they drunken velociraptors? Are they facing their own way?
They were.
Oh, good. The thing disappeared.
The
Looks
big
like they
part's
have
the
bushy
tail.
tails.
And what the?
Good job.
I
Okay.
copy pasted and it just flew like a
Throwing
million
a
miles.
fit over there.
So Rick,
Yeah.
you get to ask one question about the snappers.
Any immunities?
Negatory. No immunity.
Nah. Okay, that's good.
All right.
Okay, I'm ready for initiative.
Hopefully everything will hurt
You
them.
get 21.
Who do you want first?
Matt,
12.
thank you. And Rick,
25.
holy moly. And Giant, nope, he's not there. We've got other guys.
Yeah, I think
Mark.
I'm rolling high when it doesn't matter.
15.
All right, thanks. Okay, and then Ian, these are snappers. They sound so adorable, and yet, what did the snappers get?
20.
Right.
Oi.
Okay, so I'm just gonna rearrange this. I like to go. I don't like. It's too bad there's not a thing where you can trade. Like if I roll high on initiative and I don't want initiative, I like give it to someone who does, like Mark.
Hmm.
That'd be an interesting house rule idea.
Just be like,
Here, take my feet.
I don't want 10 armor class. You take it.
Yeah.
Strap me to your chest. I add 10 points to your armor.
Mm.
All right.
All right, we're ready.
Who got highest?
Rick. Aethys.
Rick.
Okay. Can I turn and ready for when they get within 30 feet so I can get a point blank shot at them?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'll do that.
But you
I'll
can only do a
Max in
single shot.
behind
I
me.
don't think you can do like a rapid shot or anything. It'd just be like, once they get within 30 feet, I shoot.
Sure.
Okay.
As long as, yeah, as soon as the first one gets within range.
Got it. Who's next?
That would be me.
Okay. What are you doing?
Let me look.
You're here. There.
Um,
You can do the same thing and ready.
Yeah,
Plus
already.
one versus 30 feet. You zap it
Already.
with your acid or something like
already.
that. Okay. Who's next?
That would be the snappers.
Okay. So, snapper number 1 puts its head down, and you can see that it has like these heavy set plates on the back of its head, and it charges straight at you, head down.
At me?
No, Rick.
Okay. Whoever's
Alright.
at the front, right?
25, 30, 35. Okay, it hits 30 feet, and you and Kim can take your shots if you like.
Yippers. Okay.
Kim, you want to use a shot?
Roll
And
good.
Acid.
Oh, natural
that
20.
was pretty good, yeah.
Sweet.
Let me go first.
Okay.
and I'll
Ooh.
go.
Just
How'd that one roll? 12. Sweet. Okay,
Nah.
that's good too.
Raise.
Okay, so I got a natural 20 on the first roll, and to confirm, I got
Is it on the
a
second page for spells?
12. I got a 20.
Oh, there it is. Acidic ray.
A modified 20.
1d6 plus 1.
You got a
acid
20 to
6
hit?
times
No, not 20 to hit
Yeah.
and 20 to confirm.
Yep, that confirms.
Sweet. Okay, so times 3. That's a d8.
Was that a 19 you rolled or
Okay, I
not?
roll it 3
Not
times.
20.
Just don't forget you have improved critical now, too.
Yeah.
Whoa. I can just make a box now. That's awesome. Ooh, in a circle. Look at that.
Okay, that's
Oh god, don't
23
erase all
total.
ones.
20 total?
23.
23?
23 damage.
Yeah.
That puts a ding in it.
Awesome.
All right.
Good job.
My name is Kim, and I like to hit dingers.
Oh, God. That little
R.
home run kid. Did you already select him?
Yeah.
I had a bad feeling about this drop.
2 plus what's your hit? I think.
I'm sure I did. 1d6 plus 1 act.
Yeah, but it's to hit would be
What?
your...
I don't know.
Well, it's a ray attack, so you have to base plus your dex. So plus 4.
To 16?
To
So that's
2.
20.
To 2. Rolled a 2.
Huh?
You rolled a 2.
What's plus 4? What's
Plus 4 to hit. It's a touch attack. You have to hit touch rate. So you rolled 2
But
plus
he's
4 would be
close to me.
6.
Shouldn't I be able to get him anyway?
No, you missed. Moving.
Fuck that bullshit.
All right. So the arrow strikes it. The acid spray scoots over its back,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and then it plows into Aethys. All right, head down. Oh no!
I'd have bad feelings.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ah! Ah!
son of a beyond.
Yeah.
Roll the deconfirm.
Elven luck.
Don't like you.
Okay, so to deconfirm, that's going to be 16.
So you don't,
Right on. Yep.
right?
All right, so I
You have a
deconfirm.
10.
Yep, so I deconfirm.
So what does that mean?
It means that he doesn't critically fumble. So there's no bad thing.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
He doesn't
Alright.
slip on the ice.
Yeah, he plops his head in the snowbank or something.
All right, the other one's going for the Ura.
Yeah.
Do they all get to move? All 3 of them get to move on
Yeah.
their one move?
Yeah.
Sir. Okay, head down.
Oh.
These rigged dice here.
Another one.
Man, this mod's really paying off.
Deconfirming. Does a 12 deconfirm?
I'm just gonna move this 23 to
Mm-mm.
No. All right.
No,
it
I'm
slips away
17.
halfway, and then it slides right into you.
Oh, so it's prone?
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh,
So,
great. So you can wail on
If somebody can make it dead, just knock it down.
There you go.
So it trips
Wow.
on the ice, and then it slides and spins around, and then like laps into your feet.
It's breakdancing.
All right,
Cool.
the last one. These things have been very intimidating.
Quite.
Terrified
They
of them.
sounded amazing at the beginning.
Braille,
Yeah, there
odd,
you
or
go.
even?
There you go. You knocked it over.
Huh?
Odd or even?
Odd.
I can't.
Odd
Damn
it
it.
is. It charges you.
Of course it does.
Aaron's hiding.
All right. So it charges you, and let's see if I can get over my curse of the ones.
You whore!
That 20 does it.
I'd say.
All right. And I'm going to roll to confirm with a critical.
No.
It's going to be 9 plus 6 is 15. That confirms.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Aren't you supposed to look at me and what I have?
I know you have 13 armor class right now.
Where's my armor class?
When you find that, I'm going to do the
AC
damage.
13. God damn it.
All right. So the headbutt charge does 1d10.
Wait. It says +3 dex.
Yeah, it's already factored
Yeah, it's factored in.
Are you sure?
10 normal.
Are you sure?
Am I sure, Mark?
He sounds pretty sure.
All right.
Hero Lab wouldn't have let him do it otherwise,
That's
right?
correct.
Does Hero Lab auto
Yeah, it automatically does that.
All right, so technically yes.
All right. It's not going to be that bad.
Oh sure.
All right. It's 5 plus 6 is 11 points of damage.
What?
And then it has a potential of knocking you down.
Well,
All right. The good news is you managed to keep your feet even though you're on the ice. It only
it's those
gets
cat-like
that's
reflexes.
12 to trip you. What's your CMD?
It is. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where everything is on the Hero Lab.
CMD.
Under basics, it's kind of about halfway
there it
down.
is.
So 15 is your CM
Thank
defense. So it rolled a 12. I give you a -2 for the ice, so you may keep your.
Okay,
So I
good.
need to roll 13. I got.
Okay.
All right. So there you go. All of the creatures have done their massive attacks. Did you take your 11 points of damage, Kim?
Well, somebody else is keeping track of damage, right?
Well,
I'm keeping track
on
of
the
damage
monsters.
to NPCs, but not to
you've
people.
got your hit points, right?
Oh.
So what are your hit points? 23, I believe.
Yes.
All
So
right.
I have to put it here?
So you have 12 hit points left. Half your hit points, one hit.
Damn it.
All right, I'm done. Who's next?
That would be Mark.
Okay.
Please kill them.
Yeah, okay. Let's see here. Spend 1 round of rage to drop my armor class, because that's what's good for.
Why didn't I put armor on my...
And then re-roll +9.
First action.
You mean as my next...
Does 18 hit?
Yeah,
Acid
you
that
could have
didn't
cast
work.
arm.
Could have or couldn't have?
You could have. You've gotten
Why
top
didn't
initiative. But you could have cast
I
armor.
should have.
Hindsight. Now you know. Now
Okay,
you
what
know the
happened,
value. Does sorry, gotta rethink here. Does 18 hit?
18 does hit, yes.
Alright, then that is 20 damage.
Okay. That does
20
not,
damage is great, Mark.
that does not make it happy.
Good.
Y'all, if only
Wait,
I'd crit.
Is that it for you?
That's all. I cast
Alright.
sword.
I believe Matt's the only one left.
Yep. So I believe I asked this before, and I apologize if I did. Can I do the? Oh my god, what the hell is it called? The channel positive energy heal, AOE heal, and do an attack in the same round, or is that?
No, they both count as the same thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Standard action.
All right. Well, then I'll just do the heal then. So, one moment
so
here.
nice.
For you.
I know.
Well, everyone gets 3 bonus hit points if they go above their max health as well. So,
Right.
so let me just see if it's just 2d6 or if it's 2d6 plus something. No, it's just the modifiers, how many times I can use it. So everyone healed 7, and if
Thank
you
you.
are at max, you're welcome. And if you're max health, you get +3.
Cool.
Sweet.
I just gotta remember how to turn that on in here.
It's underneath your
There it is.
health points.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. And I might as well just stand here because there's no point in moving and getting attacked. So
Yeah, because it's difficult terrain, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, and God knows that I can only move like 1 foot anyway.
Whoa, they all went dark. Well, 2 of them did.
I see one. I see
One of
one
them went
black,
blue.
one blue, and one purple.
That's what I see too. Oh,
Now I see black, blue, and green, light green.
Yeah.
turquoisey.
Just giving them more color closer to what they actually are in real life.
In real life,
Quotation marks. All right,
you've seen them
Eris, you go. Aethys, sorry.
in the floor.
Eris. I fall
Oh,
on Sephiroth's sword.
I know. We know what your fate is.
Okay, I'll drop my bow, draw my elven curve blade, and take a swing at the injured one here.
Okay.
Oh, that's not the right. That's not the button. There we go. Come on, big numbers. Nope, that's not a big number. It's only an 11.
No. Your sword comes out effortlessly and slices the air even more effortlessly. All right. It's now
Me, Braille.
Braille's go.
So, putting on my armor spell thing now,
Yeah.
does that make sense, or does it make more sense to attack?
You are in melee now, so it's harder to cast a
Only
spell.
attack, right?
You have to
Yeah.
cast what,
You can take a
defensively or something?
5-foot step back
Are we in difficult
and then,
terrain?
and then cast if you want.
Gold token.
Is that a good idea?
Are we in difficult terrain?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
that's true, yeah.
Then yes, you can do it.
No, it's not difficult terrain in this. It's just slippery.
Yeah, you can do it then.
Did I do that, guys? Because I don't.
Go for
I
it.
should have done my
Yeah,
armor
for sure.
first.
Let me ask you this: do you feel like you're exposed and that these?
Well, the first time it did a lot of damage, so yes.
Then
take
there you go.
back then, and
Diagonal or straight back?
Or behind me.
well, I don't want to go behind him. Then I'm like putting him out for food. Like that's not nice. I'll
Yeah, but you're unarmored, you're a spellcaster, and you're squishy.
so you're being nice.
Sounds like a him problem.
Well,
This
the
sounds like a
idea
what?
is that we block things from hurting you.
Okay, then I'll go behind you. I hate other people getting hurt because of me.
I said it sounds like a him problem.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You're giving me you problems. I'm looking for me problems.
You gonna step behind me then?
Yes, please, thank you.
Alright.
And I will cast my armor.
Okay.
Do I have to successfully roll to cast armor? Okay, good.
No, you do the incantations and silver chainmail appears
Which
around
is
you
awesome,
and slaps
which
onto your
I will not
robes.
forget next
That'd be
time.
pretty trolly if you did.
Okay, so your armor goes up 4 points.
Okay. Yep.
So you go up to armor class.
No, it's respectable.
But
Okay.
it only lasts 1 hour per level.
I
Okay.
really hope this fight doesn't
Yeah.
last 3 hours.
Yeah,
So
no
as you're
kidding.
journeying, if I
In
say
game
4 hours,
hours.
what?
Got it.
You've now cast 1 first level spell. So you're down to 5 first level spells.
When will I be better?
Casters get good they scale well in high levels, where melee scales less
Yeah.
well in
Oh.
high
Yeah,
Yeah,
levels.
casters scale
You-
exponentially
You
and
go,
melee
you go
scales
weak to
linearly.
godlike.
Got
Like
it.
eventually you're like, I can do everything everybody else in the party can do, only better.
Right.
So,
Okay.
who's next? Me?
That would be the snappers.
Yay! Alright, this one takes a 5-foot step, stalking around the elf, come in to find where his prey went. He sees you after you cast your spell. He decides, I'm going to bite that. That's going to be 11.
Sorry.
So you see that its big mouth opens up and goes, snaps at you. You hear like a crack, like it's broken stick in its mouth, even though there's nothing. All right, next it's the one in front of you, Aethys. It steps around so it can get closer to your dog,
No.
and then it tries to bite at you.
Uh-oh.
But the bite that it gives you is kind of a warning bite. It's really got a note. It's really noticed your puppy.
No.
Nailed it.
Yes, Mark and I are both doing it at the same time.
I didn't touch it, dude.
Okay,
Oh,
7
okay.
to hit, did not hit.
7 to hit. I
All right,
laugh at your rolls.
and Hugh, even though Mark hit his, your flash of light kind of the brilliance around it, even though it's blind, it kind of got a sense of what like some sort of magic beside it, and it takes a snap at you, just reflects it. That's going to be 24 to hit,
Oh,
Yep.
and that's going to be 6 points of damage.
All right.
how come he only got 6 points of damage? Is because he's so much.
Welcome to
No,
dice.
Charge is their biggest. Ups the dice 2 points. They do their charge.
Okay, so their damage is more from them running
Yeah.
into you and not bashing
Yeah.
with their head.
Their big thing is that they want to slam into you, knock you on the ground, and
And
just
then
bite you as you
jump.
try to get up.
Right. Okay.
All right. Oh, they haven't moved, right? Forgot they have claw attacks as well. So 2 quick claw attacks against your dog, Aethys.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
it's going to be the first one is a 15.
Yeah, that's a hit.
15,
No.
2 points of damage. And the other claw, same, 2 points of damage.
Wait. Do you mean individual claws? Like one claw went, woo, 2
Yeah.
points of damage. Woo,
Yeah.
2 points of damage.
It grabs-
from one
it-
move from one guy.
Yeah, it grabs the dog in both its claws and
That's
runs there.
horrible.
Okay,
Matt,
double
that
one.
channeling.
sorry,
Would
what?
that have given Maxine an extra +3 to her maximum hit points too, or?
I assume so, yeah, because I mean,
Yeah,
the
it's part of
selective
the party.
channeling. The only thing I would not have in the channeling would be
Would
the
be
3.
that. Yeah.
It doesn't say only players, right?
Give me 2 seconds.
Don't believe
This is
so.
a long explanation. Channeling
Hey,
energy causes a
read
burst
through
that
it, I'm gonna-
affects all creatures, either living or undead. So I mean, like the dog's living. So
Okay, so you get clawed for 2 points of damage, Kim.
1
So
claw.
then I guess, yeah, I think the dog would only take
Three,
1 total
five,
damage
2 points.
Oh, that's good.
because it would have the 3. Yeah, I don't even
Hey,
know
I
how much
took-
health it has.
4 points of damage
much.
from stupid
Not much at
friggin'
all.
snappers.
It's not an animal companion yet, so it's not actually getting good, decent hit.
He got me with his claws twice.
11 doesn't hit you, does it, Matt?
No, I have, I think, 18.
All right,
Yeah.
both the claws missed you.
All right.
I'm done. Mark,
Yeah.
here we go.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just do that again. So we'll take another one off of rage, and let's see how this one goes.
How many times can he heal?
Does 15 hit?
3 times plus his charisma. So 6.
Does 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay.
It just hits.
Then we are looking at 22 damage.
It is quite dead. Tell me how you kill it.
When it goes to snap at Hugh, when it reels back, I hit it in the back of the neck.
All right, and you take its head off.
Yes.
All right, it collapses to the ground in a pile. Who's next?
Are you gonna move?
His head would go skittering across the ice from
Yeah.
the force of Mark's blow.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Okay.
The
You
head
could
is
flank with me if you
Yeah.
want.
So heads are flying everywhere.
Oh, good. Now I have the inability to do anything because I can't move far enough to. No, you can go. I'm just making a sarcastic comment.
No, it does.
No, that's fine too, because if Braille actually attacks, I think she has like
yes. She's
a-
gonna need
a
more
sneak
help.
attack, right?
Oh, Matt, you can move 5 extra feet on the ice.
I'm not even gonna ask why.
Slide.
Something like that. All right, so I'll move the whole 10 feet that I could go.
Yep.
And I'll roll up for an attack here as soon as I find what my where's my plus? Okay.
You have driven a healer to violence.
18 to hit.
Yep.
All right, and then what is my thing? Okay. Nine,
Okay, it's fresh.
and that's all for me.
Alrighty, then that's going to be top of the round, and Aethys.
All right. Well, I'll stay put because I got a flank on him, and I'll actually swing at the. No, I gotta. I guess I gotta take care of the injured one. Yeah, because it's going after Maxine. I can't do that. Okay, so I'm gonna swing at the black one.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 19,
Yep, that hits.
and it's a D10. 8 points of damage.
8 points.
8.
That's enough.
Yes.
Yep, that's enough to put it down. How do you kill it?
Okay, as it goes to snap at at my head or something, I'll do a kneeling duck and then just take a nice good two-handed swing right to its midsection. Slice it open.
Down it
That's
goes.
what I was gonna
You
do.
split it open like a tauntaun. Here you go.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna do,
Here you go. Get your lightsaber out.
I will it.
And I will
You
stay
do
put.
now.
What is better to do? I don't want to waste my spells, so I'll use my claws, I guess.
Okay, you're within range, and you're flanking with Mark.
So is that good?
Yeah, you get a +2 to hit.
You'll get sneak attack if you hit.
No, that's true. You don't have a sneak attack.
Oh, doesn't she?
Okay.
All right, so you want to do 2 claw attacks?
Yes, please.
All right, roll that twice. Alrighty. So that's 13 plus what? Claw.
Plus 4.
Hits. Gonna be
1d4 plus
3.
1.
Yeah. So it's 1d3 will be 1, and 3 is 4. Your strength.
Plus 1. What?
So you do 5. First claw.
5 with the first claw. Damn it. How can I miss with the second one? I'm right there.
You hit it, but you can't get
But
through
he
its skin.
moves?
It
It's
has
trying to
armor.
dodge.
It's got scales and hair and stuff,
Okay.
and you just don't get through that. To
All
hurt
right.
it. It hurt it, but you don't damage.
Okay.
All right, who's next? That would be it. Yes.
Yes, snappers.
All right. Okay, so all 3 of my attacks are going at 8th.
All 3?
Eek.
The bite misses. Claw
No.
20. Confirms. With nope. Take
What would you have had to confirm?
you take 4 points of damage from the claw, or sorry, 1 point of damage from the claw, and then that's it.
How do you know whether it confirms or not when you do the natural
Second
20?
roll, I have to roll
10
their
above
armor class or
Their
better.
armor class or higher?
So if this is a 16 armor
You
class,
have
I
to
need
be
to
a
roll
16,
16 or
17,
higher.
18, 19, 20. Okay, got it. Thanks.
But,
Right.
Well, it's a 16 or higher for me because that's my armor class.
yeah, and if I
Right.
got like a +3 to hit, I gotta roll 3.
Got it. Okay.
All right, I'm done. That's gonna be Mark.
Don't really want to use aim around to rage, but then I take fatigue. So, oh well.
Thanks
I
for
can-
everyone.
I can probably do some damage to it after you, if you don't have to use more rage. Assuming nothing else comes out of nowhere.
I think we'll be okay. Oh shit, where'd my dice go? Oh, there they are. Buried.
Rage. Or
I moved his dice.
That'd be 24 to hit.
Yep.
19.
Ah.
19
Alright.
damage.
holy crap.
Tell us how you kill it.
Oh. Stab it straight down through the back.
All right, it collapses to the ground, and you guys look down on the dead pack. Now, Aethys, you know one other thing about these creatures is that each of them has 100 gold pieces worth of value in their meat and their hide.
Oh wow.
So if you want to harvest them, you can take 300 gold pieces worth of materials off, because they're magical animals, and their stuff is always useful in components. And you can't eat the stuff. You can make magic armor out of their hide, that kind of thing.
Do we
Sounds
have the
handy.
resources and people that could do that back where we are?
Not yet, but you can keep the stuff.
Can
You
we
put it in my
that
bag.
bag of holding thing?
Yeah, exactly.
kind
That's
of
what I was just saying.
So you want to take it with you?
Might as well.
Just
Yeah,
add-
if everyone else wants to.
Add gold, you guys. Gold
Yeah,
stuff.
I'll just add it to the list too.
Yeah, there's no need to keep track of the stuff unless you guys roleplay it. So ultimately, it's 300 gold.
Okay.
Okay, good. I don't have to like try and figure out how to add that in Hero Lab quickly. Cool.
Well, we have other things that we'll have to figure out the
When
value
I give you
of.
stuff like that, it's more just for you guys got gold.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna use my notebook, my green notebook in here to add that in.
Don't put it.
Items in the Andy Haversack. 300 gold worth of lizard or
Then all of a sudden, ah!
Frost giant.
Not again.
That's too small. Ah!
yeah. So his reach is like 50. Like
Yeah.
now you're just breaking everything.
No, it's need a challenge.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the way she goes.
Mark's gonna flip the table.
Don't mind if I do. Actually, please don't.
You can turn everyone else having ability to flip it off.
Yeah, no.
Hey, did you Zach?
I didn't put my armor on fast enough. Then I got hurt. Then I made him waste a spell to heal me.
It's okay.
I didn't waste a spell healing you. That's what I'm literally my job is to heal people.
Every fight can't go your way.
I know that. I don't know.
What is this doggo?
I don't know. Someone put it there. Someone keeps dragging. Oh, the blue hand. The blue hand of God is just dragging stuff over.
Oh
I
god,
threw
I'm
Mark away. I'm
gone.
trying to find to get him back. I don't know which model it
That's
is.
the old one.
I love how you brought like a 4-legged dog over and you're like, yeah, that's Mark.
You threw mine away.
All right. With that in mind, you guys have killed the frost snappers, and you can travel across the ice without any kind of difficulty.
Excellent.
Now, 4 hours later,
So my armor is gone because you said it only lasts for.
3 hours.
Okay.
4 hours later, you guys notice that ahead of you, you were coming off of the ice and actually reaching what appears to be some mountains. So this is a new terrain feature. You guys aren't stranded in the woods anymore. You've actually managed to find your way to a set of mountains. So you have the choice of either skirting around the mountains or approaching the mountain. The glow in the sky is coming from the direction of the mountains.
So, like, straight on from the mountains, eh?
Yeah, like basically the glow is coming from.
Going around's gonna take a lot longer, but going over them's gonna be harder. What do we want to do?
Well, and the laystone's or at least in the direction of the mountains, if not in the
Well,
mountains.
could be at the other side, could be at the top.
Can we tell, like, generally where the laystone is in relationship to the mountain in terms of, like, does it seem like the way the light's coming off it or something is
The brighter part
on it?
The brighter part that you were following is obscured now by the mountain. Like
So
the mountains between
At
you-
least not on top of it.
And, like, how can we estimate how much longer we think it would take to go around it, the mountain?
No. You don't know.
Nobody
The
knows
storm
enough.
Yet. You can't even see how
A
far.
knowledge geography won't have an idea.
You can try.
I'm using the guidance on you, man.
Worth the
You
try.
can do it. Take your +1.
You remember slightly better.
Yep.
Beep. But not well enough.
No.
Oh,
Somehow you know less than when you started.
Whatever you were hoping, you think the exact opposite of.
That's because I gave him guidance. I was like, oh, it's like this, and it wasn't.
It's gonna
like
take
that
days.
Years.
Years.
At all.
Go around.
I guess, I mean, we could always start going around, and then if it seems like it's on the mountain, we could change our mind, unless there's only one path up.
Alright. We'll go.
So now, are you going to move across the lake to go around, or are you going to walk up to the mountains then begin?
Up to and around, I would think.
Yeah, I would say that's probably a better plan.
Because we want to keep an eye open if in case there's a pathway or something.
All right. As you guys walk off the lake into the woods between you and the mountain, eventually you guys reach the granite face of the actual mountain. See that there is a gap that goes directly between.
Aha!
So instead of going over or around the mountains, you guys can go through the gap and enter like a passage that goes between the mountains.
This looks like a good way to go if you don't want to get ambushed.
Or if you are gonna get ambushed.
Yeah, it's.
Let me make that path a bit
I
bigger.
failed my sarcasm roll.
Maybe I should draw this over here somewhere. We're going to go off the playing field again in a second.
What you doing?
We will go through the pass
All right. You begin walking through the pass.
while
and
looking for traps.
You guys can see that this almost looks like a road. The rocks through here are very worn down. There seems to be cobblestone sticking up from between the snow. And anybody who would like can give me a perception.
Yeah, perception's good.
Yeah, perception.
Yeah.
Roll 16.
14 again, so whatever.
I got this. I got the exact same.
I got a 15.
Is that right?
Yep. You got
16 plus 7.
3.
Yep.
Are you done?
Nope.
Doing
I'm
well.
23.
All right. Anyway, did anybody target number was
The target number was what? 20?
20?
Yeah,
20.
I didn't beat that.
Anybody beat
No.
that besides Kim?
No, nobody beat that besides her.
All right,
What was the number? 20?
20.
Yeah.
All right. As you glance over, Kim, you see that there is what appears to be writing carved inside of them. It's kind of covered in dirt and trees obscuring it, but you make it out just like barely. Walk. Everybody else seems to walk by it with.
Guys, look over here. I learned my lesson from last time. I
Huh?
have to say it out loud.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Ooh.
look what I see here.
All right, you come over and you can see that there's some sort of writing in the wall.
It's a trap.
Okay. And you, yeah,
I step
it
back.
it says these runes are made to explode.
I knew it.
Now, as you look at them, you can see that the writing is in Elven. So anybody who speaks Elven can try and.
Does
Ooh,
it have
that
to
would
be? Can it be any Elven? Because I speak Southern Elven.
It's a dialect of Elven. You guys are gonna have to. If you have Elven, you can attempt intelligence.
Just a flat intelligence, like
Is
D20 plus.
Skill
Sorry.
is linguistics a skill.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. If you have linguistics, you can roll that with your intelligence. If not, it's a straight intelligence. And you have to speak Elven in order to try.
So I roll D20 and add my intelligence
Yes.
bonus if I don't speak or if I don't have linguistics. Okay.
Yes.
Cam, are you playing?
16.
I don't have linguistics.
Do you speak
and I-
Elven?
Oh.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Another 20.
Aethys figured it out.
Why?
Because he got a nat
21.
20.
Well, he is an elf, you'd hope.
I want the next.
I am familiar with this dialect.
Awesome.
Please tell us more.
He was there when they invented it, apparently.
Hang on, you're gonna help. You're gonna character.
No, I'm fine.
Sit up.
I'm fine.
You speak Aklo, Draconic, Common, and Elven.
But he rolled a 20.
That's fine. Do you still want to help him?
Of course.
All right. You get advantage on all of your rolls. You roll twice for intelligence.
Why?
Keep the better racial stat.
But he's also.
Take it and run.
Well, you're gonna have a higher intelligence than me too, so good bonuses.
Alright.
You got a 16.
Extra stuff?
No, you got a 13 plus your intelligence. What, 2?
Plus 2.
All right. So you got
15.
15. All right. Well, you kind
He
of
still kicked my butt.
yeah. You kind of get an idea of what it says, but he for sure knows. All right. Basically, it's saying that this is the Grey Valley, and it says that this is Hidden Valley, and that only people of the purest elf blood are allowed to enter.
Oh, great.
Ah, I got this, guys.
All right. Take from that what you will.
Well then,
Ah, it'll be fine.
Well, I'm just hoping we don't run into more of those giant elf guys that
What-
may or may not be the purest elf.
What do wall scribbles know?
So you guys push on.
Oh, I don't think we have much of a choice, do we? Like, you
Alright.
just want to pack it in and call it like an
That's
adventure.
it. Farming.
Yeah,
No, trappers. Let's be trappers.
there you
All
go.
right. You guys push your way through the passage between the mountains. It's not very long. It only goes for about a half a mile. When you exit out the other side, you find that. What are you laughing at?
Look how emo she is. Oh no, she's gonna fall.
Oh, on her.
Aw, sorry.
No, she is my owl.
Yeah, it was on top of your figurine. All right. It takes you about half an hour to traverse the entire length of the path. When you come out the other side, you find that the weather has completely cleared, and the temperature around here is much more temperate. In fact, there's almost a warmth to the air. You can see green grass sprouting up between the little bits of snow that seem to cling to the valley floor.
It's too hot here. I want to go back.
All right. Mark leaves the campaign.
Yeah,
The Euro
it's
leaves.
too hot.
The temperature's gone up to a balmy 3.
I get bonuses towards cold, not heat. Screw this.
So you get for min-maxing.
Glancing around, you can see that there's a lot of forests in this area, and the glow of the laystone has become much brighter, and it lies towards the middle of the valley.
Well, I guess we are heading that way.
Sure. And by valley, like this, like you guys cannot see the edges of the mountain. Vast valley.
Sweet. High roll fields.
Exactly. Alright, laystone's somewhere over there. We'll just use our imagination.
Every
Alright.
square is a kilometer.
Yeah, there you go.
Every square is a kilometer.
So we have 1 kilometer reach now. That's awesome.
All right, you guys keep pressing forward, or do you want to camp, or what are the thoughts?
What time of day is it?
Time of day, it's after dark. Days are pretty long.
Yeah, I guess it's probably best.
Can we look around and see if there's any like some sort of cave in like this rock face that's like as we're exiting this?
Well, better than that, you guys find a building. You can see that there is a column building carved right into the side of the rock. Looking through it, you guys can see it's some sort of like a gatehouse. It's in big disrepair.
It looks abandoned.
Yeah. It's got elven statues that are kind of
Ah, great. Well, I guess we know what's attacking us in the middle of the night. I mean, this looks not ominous. Let's check it out. See if anybody's
Don't
home.
worry, you have an elf with you.
I'm sure that's how it works. Let's check it out.
It'll be fine.
Alright, I'm behind you, but I'm not. You go first.
Does it have a door?
It has several of them. They're all wide open. There's basically no door. It's just the doorway. Think like Roman columns.
Yeah.
So if there wasn't any kind of structure, or door, or portcullis or something, it's gone.
Alright. Well, I'll draw my sword and kind of stalk in, be somewhat stealthy.
Yeah.
Try and scope it
You
out.
find it's abandoned. There's dust and rags, scraps of old parchment that's like all tattered and torn.
Well,
So,
is it a single floor?
It's several floors. They're all open to the air though. So as you like climb up the stairs to the next floor, it's pretty much like the first.
Okay.
Any kind of furniture that used to be in here, whatnot, it's long rotted away.
Awesome.
You can camp here, but it's not. You're not as exposed to the elements as you'd be outside, but it's still not.
Yeah. Well, time to put out the bedrolls or whatever we brought.
Okay.
You mean those bed rolls that the giants like wrecked?
Yeah,
Last
well,
push?
you
Yeah.
know, I hit Control C before we left, so we're good.
I just put mine in my handy hack sack of having.
Good talk.
Short rest or full?
Full question mark? Like, I don't think we spent too many resources though.
Are you just catching a breather, or are you guys gonna go for a full?
I think we're more waiting for light than anything, aren't we?
I think so.
Well, an hour's not gonna cut it.
No, so
We wait for one of those fun waves of things that gives us the
Arc
stuff.
wave? Yeah, you can.
Do we have an idea of when when the next one comes, or no?
They come every hour or so. So.
Oh,
It only
really?
Takes, it only takes waiting for an hour at least, or at most, to get an arc wave to wash over.
we can wait an hour if that's what you want to do and continue.
But you're not going to get the sunlight like the day.
No, we'll just have to go with lanterns and.
I got my light spell.
Yeah,
Everyone else
lights
has, like-
and low light vision.
Yeah.
So you do a short rest.
Yep.
All right, everybody gets back their level plus Constitution mod in hit points, and you get all your spells.
Cool.
Yay!
How long do those temporary hit points last for?
They'd be gone. I think they'll last.
Yeah, let me.
They don't last forever.
I'll get back to you in a second.
Yeah, no problem.
I think I read up on it the other day. I think.
1 round per level.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah,
basically 3 rounds.
that's okay. Cool.
All right, so
We in there.
You guys do the rest. What are you off to now?
Hitting the trail again, heading to the stone. Yeah.
Okay.
Can we see the light of the stone in the darkness?
Yeah, it looks like Aurora Borealis. You can see like this bright glow coming from the horizon thing pouring up the sky.
All right, I'm gonna put my light on myself.
And
Yeah.
I will stay at the front so my low light doesn't get interrupted. Anybody else have low light?
I do.
Alright,
Okay.
then you want to stay.
I'll
I
stand
do
farther
have
back.
low light.
Yeah.
I'll go at the back then.
Anybody with
Okay.
low light can see twice as far in this kind of lighting.
Yeah, that's fine.
Aren't you
Yeah.
glad?
Or you could, go back to sleep.
Okay, so as you guys begin
Oh,
walking,
Maxine's in the way. Okay.
you start to notice that you're actually walking across what appears to be fallow farmland. Like you can see till marks in the soil. You can see basically fences around the different paddocks and stuff like that. So it looks like this used to be tilled. Walking a bit farther, you guys enter into some sort of overgrown orchard where it looks like people used to grow like fruit and stuff like that.
Right.
Pushing past that, you guys actually find yourself walking on an almost proper road. Cobblestones, and you can see that every so many meters there's a like torch or lantern hung from a post. That
Oh,
looks like
yeah.
if you were to light them, they'd actually light up the roadway as you're walking along it.
Yeah. I don't know. Do we want to do that? Hey guys, we're here.
Well, they don't have any fuel in. Just look.
Oh, well then
it
that's
just
not
kinda
even a
marks the
question.
idea that it used to be used this way.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the easiest terrain to walk on.
Yeah. You walk a bit farther, and you guys hit what seems to be like a small town. The town is largely abandoned. The buildings all sag, and they look like they haven't been tended to in a very, very long time.
When you say
Uh-huh.
largely abandoned, like, does that mean it's not totally abandoned?
Well, the structure of the buildings is so good that it looks like they held up well, but you can tell that this place has been abandoned for like a long time,
Right.
a decade more.
We want to see if we can find any supplies in some of these buildings before we keep going.
Yeah.
You can. When I say largely abandoned, there is one thing that makes you kind of stands out in your mind. It looks like someone's been taking active attempts to paint
Active attempts to what, sorry?
the building, but whoever's been painting them is not good, and all they're doing is painting around like the base of the buildings. It's like
How high? How high are they painting up?
About 3 feet high off the ground. It looks like someone slathered on like way too much paint all the way around the base of some of the building.
Probably a no. It's as high as they can reach.
Well, it's as high as a few other things can reach too.
All right, as you guys are checking out the paint, you see a street sign beside you, falls off of its post and clatters to the ground noisily.
Oh,
And the
great.
entire pole is shaking as if something banged into
To jump for
Can
cover.
Can we see anything in that
You
other than
glance
the?
around. No. It's dark.
Well, that's not
Low
ominous.
light.
Yeah, it's low light. Like you
Still
can see
dark.
stuff, but like litter's blowing around and stuff like that. But whatever. You don't see anything really dangerous or hostile.
I know I'm
Can you shine a
probably.
light on it?
What's that?
Oh, I was just wondering if Hugh can shine a light on it.
I'll pick up a rock and like put my light spell on the rock and like throw the rock towards where that thing is.
All right.
That's cool.
It clatters off the ground and it lights up the entire area. And as soon as you like cast it across the rock, beside you, all you hear a
Oh yeah.
from on top of the wall beside you.
I'm sure that's fine.
Do you guys want to turn and look?
Hello.
yeah.
I'm saying hello.
All right, you say hello and turn around, and you all behold what appears to be a sized figure, who's like really, really, really compacted on top of itself, like, and it's shivering in the cold, and its large eyes kind of blink at you as it takes you all in, and it goes, "Wow!" And you guys can see that it looks like cat-sized tree frog, but it's wearing a loincloth.
Huh? Pardon?
All right, from beside you, you hear from the other side of you, you hear like a skittering, and some roof shingles fall off, and you glance over and you see that there's 3 more of these things, and they're all watching you with like these wide eyes, like gasping mouths, are like,
All right.
Can I make a knowledge check?
What's
see what
that?
they might be? Can I make a knowledge check to
you
see
can
what they
do
might
a,
be?
Knowledge Arcana.
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 Oh, I don't have that then.
I do. Can
I'm
you
gonna
roll
cast
for me,
light on
please?
myself again while she's doing that.
I was hoping,
Knowledge
hoping
Arcana
it might be a
+8.
local.
Uh,
Boom!
I rolled 14 and 18.
Which one would you like?
Plus 8?
So 18 is the one you're going to keep, right?
Yeah.
Plus your 8, 26. All right. You don't know exactly what they are. They look like small gripplies.
What's a gripply?
Gripplies are like frog people from the far south that live in marshes. But these things are even smaller than gripplies are. The gripplies are like halfling size, but these are like cat sized. And they have like some sort of like the way their eyes are shining in the light and stuff like that. You have no idea exactly what they are, but you can tell that they have some sort of celestial blood in them.
Celestial blood?
Yeah, like the heaven.
Hmm.
All right. And when you stare at them, one of them begins jumping up and down and begins pointing at you all. And he says, okay, now, guys, bear with me here. Because I've been practicing this for a while. I have a voice I'm going to use for these things. It is going to be very odd for me. But roll with it, because I really like it for them. Okay?
Alright, I'm going to grab a beer. Go for it.
All right. So it looks at you, it gasps, and it goes, elves are back. The elves are back. Hey, you are not elves. And you see that one of them leaps off the other wall and lands on Aethys's shoulder. And he pulls down your ear, and he says, this one is. All right, and he leaps off of you as soon as he does that, and they all stare at you with wide-eyed wonder.
Alright, Aethys, the elf king, time to do your thing.
Nice rhyme. That's clever.
All right, so they stare at you, waiting for you guys to make some sort of reaction.
Who are you all?
Okay, they look at each other, and one of them goes, we're polyrocks.
Holy,
He looks at you
Polywog?
like you should know that.
Yeah, elf king, jeez.
Pollywog.
He motions
where
for
have
his
all?
hands. He goes, Patorko. Motions for you to follow, and all the frogs all start echoing it. And you see that they begin skittering across the rooftops. These things are fast, and they climb like little monkeys.
Little tree monkeys?
Yeah, they leap across the
Little
roofs,
monkey fella.
and every once in a while they like say Patorko, and they like come kind of thing.
They're adorable.
Well, look to the others. Shall we?
We shall.
Time to
Past
go.
them.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
you guys follow
willing to
them,
follow.
and they lead you through the countryside as they're like leaping through the trees. Every once in a while, you see their eyes staring down at you, and they go, "Come on, elves," kind of thing. Keep up. And then they eventually get to what appears to be like a city, like a proper city with walls and stuff like that. And
Oh,
but
wow.
they don't go to the city. They detour into what appears to be like a river beside the city, and you guys see that they're living in like hot springs. There's like bubbling hot springs here, and as you walk up, you can see that there are hundreds of these frogs all living around the hot springs. And as soon as they see you, like as one, they all like gasp and drop their mouths open. They go, "Oh!" Like they're amazed to see you.
Y'all,
You've got thousands of eyes staring down at you from trees and rocks and walls, and they're all just amazed to see you.
Oh.
I will.
We're amazed to see them.
We're all kind of
I
like,
don't know what this is.
I'm rolling with this.
All right.
This is Aethys, the elf king, fell before him.
no.
All right.
I want you to roll a diplomacy check to see if they actually, or bluff check to see if they actually believe you.
Well, they're impressed with the fact that you guys are here.
Exist
And the
and
fact
are
that
here.
there's an elf, right? They all kind of nod when they see like, and they all start going, "Yeah, he's an elf. Yeah, elf." All right, and suddenly one of the frog creatures in just in robes, kind of tattered and held together with safety pins. He comes out and he throws his hands up, and the other frogs all kind of hush And he walks up towards you guys and extends his hands, and he says, I'm Padogo, keeper of lore. Okay, and he bows to you guys.
Nice to meet you.
He nods, and he says, you are elves, and you come back.
Yes.
Okay, he leans forward and he says, where did you go?
To the store. Sorry.
300 years ago for a pack of smokes and never came back.
He never came back. No.
We have come looking for the others.
Oh.
Okay, he looks confused by that. Others? Like what? Others? Huh? What?
The ones that left. We are looking for them too.
Okay, now this is like, oh, you are not the elves that left?
They went separate ways.
They seem, this doesn't ring true to them. They're like, what? That can't be true. All right. He says, I'll tell you a story. You see how it'll come out, okay? He says, many long times ago, we come to these springs to meet elves. Tall, pretty. You people say they North elves, but we call them the Grey. And the other pollywogs all go, the Grey. Super and duper. They shape the ice and stuff to do their bidding. In time, pollywogs too learn. Taught like tattling, read, write, the sacred tongue. And the other pollywogs go, sacred tongue, sacred tongue. Gifts the wisdoms of the elves, and made it feel super true. Then come the bad men. Elves calls. Barbar men's from the snow. Bad men's who ate the dead. Summon scary stuff. And all the little pollywogs go, scary stuff. Elves not let us see, would not let us come. They say, stay in spring. Safe. Trust not them. Elves put on super metal skin. Go to bash the bad. Go. They no come. So we stay as we told, waiting for our elves to find their way back home. And they all go back home. But if you're not elves, who are you?
Reinforcements.
They go, oh, that makes sense. And then they're like, what's reinforcements?
We come from another kingdom. We're here to help the elves fight those evil men.
Wow, they go, another kingdom. You guys are blowing their tiny minds.
Clean up aisle 6.
All right.
Oh, God.
They basically just say, well, welcome, come. And they say, you hungry? We feed you. Yes, feed. And they start pulling out like slimy things from the water, and they begin splatting them down on top of the stones.
My favorite.
And they go, sure, eat. Like you can see that they're like picking up like, leeches and raw fish, whatever else they can catch, and just offering you guys to eat.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to
Thank you.
use my Purify food and drink on those before
Okay.
I...
The hot springs have done a fairly good job of already cooking.
That's very cool.
All right. As you put your hand in the hot springs, he says, springs used to be hotter. Now they're not hot no more.
Oh.
Used to be swim, but now we swim. So if anybody has knowledge, I think geography can roll.
I can do that. Boom.
Oh, so close.
Geography, I got a 14.
Total?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not quite sure what that could mean. Hot springs are generally like the frog says, yeah, you usually can swim, right? Because most of them anyway, some. But he's saying you can swim this one now, and you're just kind of like,
Are there, like, a lot of people say hot springs have healing properties? Do they have healing properties?
they kind of.
One way to find out.
You're
I
asking
put
the
in
polar
my
dogs?
injured arm into the water. No. Yeah, we could. Well, how? But they have different biology than us. No, I'm okay, thanks. They have different biology than us. So even if it had healing properties for them, it might not have the healing properties for us. I don't know.
Well,
So
well,
I appreciate the extra purification of the food so we could politely nibble on some stuff that they give us. They don't think we're rude. And then
Yep. You guys find it bland. It's not terrible. It's kind of gross, but
it's a little slimy. It's the texture more than anything else, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Where you're like, ugh. Yeah.
okay.
Unfortunately, I don't have like a summon ketchup spell or something.
Cantrip level condom.
Yeah.
All right. So, like I said, these pollywogs live here at the hot springs, and it seems like they need to because they don't look like they're really geared up for winter. But beside them is like a pretty big, like a large city, as much as you can tell at night. But you can see towers.
yeah. So maybe we should ask. It's like that where the bad guys are.
They go, no.
Is
No.
that where the elves used to be?
Yep.
Before they left?
They
I
motion
got-
around the valley. It's like
None
this
stayed
little house-
behind?
What's that?
None of them stayed behind?
Elves all go. But the pollywogs also lead you to believe like the elves left in the time of their like grandfather's grandfather.
Yeah.
So everything they're telling you is like basically oral tradition hand.
Yeah.
You get that sense within about an hour of talking to them.
Wow, a whole hour.
Yeah. They're very talkative.
And sorry, what direction are the bad guys going then? Or did they go?
They basically say that the elves left the valley and never came back. They called the bad guys the gold or the barbar men.
Barbar men?
Yeah.
Not bad
He
men,
says
barbar
that
men?
the elves called them barbar men.
Barbar men.
Which means nothing in Elvish.
Huh. All right.
Wonder if there's a clan of barbarian.
Wasn't me.
This whole region used to be controlled by barbarians.
Maybe that's
They also talk
What's
about
the-
how they've been trying to keep the cities like together, all the towns and stuff. The pollywogs set up patrols when it's not too cold to paint and fix things as best they can, but they're not really great at it.
They can only paint like however many inches off the ground.
Yeah. Then they splash them on the roof and down. Mostly they just like draw pictures and
what's their lifespan? Is it like
the pollywogs?
yeah?
You can
That's a
try
good
and ask.
question.
Well, I wasn't sure if Braille would know with her brilliant roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
for celestials? Well, it's one of two things. Either like if they're more like celestials, they could live forever. But because
Oh,
they're
yeah, okay.
implying that like their grandfathers,
Yeah.
grandfathers are the ones who dealt with the elves, like you'd say that they live shorter than human, maybe based on Gripply lifespan, maybe 30-40 years.
Okay.
Trying to gauge how long ago they might be talking off that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how long ago they might have left. Like
Yeah.
probably obviously within
The
obviously
Gripplys try
within
their best
the
to kinda-
century.
The Gripplys try their best, or sorry, the pollywogs try their best to kind of to tell you what they know and how they perceive time and stuff.
Mhm.
Like you don't know. Everything about them is oral tradition. Nothing really written down. They do some elfin, like they know some elfin stuff, but none of them.
Mhm.
They're simple folk.
Well.
Well, I would like to look around the city if that's not an issue.
They nod. They motion. Go ahead. Yep.
Yeah, it seems like the thing to do.
Do we want to split up or do we want to go in like teams of 2 or 3 and try and cover some more ground?
I'd rather not. But that's my vote.
So, do the pollywogs actually do they go in the city?
Yes.
They try and
They're
paint
trying
it
to
and
take
stuff.
care of it.
Yeah. Okay.
For the
So,
buildings,
Do
they
they-
can't get into. Some of the buildings they can't get into. Some
Is
of the
there
buildings-
anything dangerous in the city
Well,
limits?
some of them talk about there's a one haunted building that they avoid.
Oh. Can
What
they...
Let's go
happens
right
there?
to the haunted building.
It's a tower made of crystal, and they say that the Clanker Knight lives up there.
Oh, cool.
Clank.
Clanker
Oh,
ghost.
it's... Well, never mind. Can they draw us a map?
that's a good question.
Actually, one of them leaps on Hugh's shoulder, and he only weighs about 9. And he puffs out his chest, and he says, he kind of goes, Wetleaf,
Aww.
and he says, I'm Bus Scout. I take you.
Aww.
I'll let him. I'll let him sit in my sack.
Sorry.
He sits in the sack, and he puts his hands on the edge, and he like basically watches as if it's a crow's nest. Oh shit!
That's so cute.
And you see that he has a small bow in his back, and he has like several arrows that are roughly the size of.
Sharpshooter.
All
You're
right.
like Yoda on Luke's back, eh?
Yeah, very much.
I'm like
Actually,
a walking turret now.
Yeah.
this guy is honestly the size of a house cat. All right. So you guys want to head into the city?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Wetleaf tells you that the city used to be called Majur, but he's not really sure. That's just what they've always called it.
Major. Okay.
And Majur was capital. It was a big place, lots of bustle, lots of super and duper stuff. Super, you're gonna guess is what they call magic. Duper is what they call pretty, like gold and like that. You also learn that they call themselves polywogs because the males are wogs and the females are polys. He's got a lot to.
Interesting.
So he
Alright.
automatically fails all stealth checks from this point on.
Yeah.
I've got a giant light around me. I mean, like really.
You know.
The thing is that the polywogs are great at stealth, so nobody notices there's a polywog on. They just all think during the conversation. He has a very high pitch voice for a human.
Alright.
Are you walking into the city?
Yeah, I'm
If
guessing-
everyone else is coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
I'm guessing that nobody else has knowledge history.
Oh, is that what you needed? Because I have knowledge history.
Well, I was just gonna say if you knew anything on that city name, if it rang any bells.
All right, let me.
It would be very, very. You need a 30.
Yeah,
I
that's
need a
not. Well,
Okay.
nat 20 was sufficed, but yes.
That is not a nat 20.
No, it was not.
Like basically,
What?
I'll tell you. You guys have never heard of North Elves.
Yeah, no, it really does seem that way.
Like nobody anticipated that there were elves beyond the hinterlands. There's the southwest and east. Conceivably, there could have been a north, but nobody knew about them.
Alright, well, let's check this out.
Okay, you guys wander through the city. The problem is, the city, like anything of value, is long gone. Rotted
Right.
away, hidden away. You guys really don't have time to find anything at this moment. But Wetleaf points to this magnificent crystal tower, and
Yeah.
he says, "That's where the Clanker goes."
Right.
What does the clanker ghost do, or is he just?
Make noise.
Is this just the only? Is this just the only thing that's left here? And so
He basically
scary.
implies that whenever the polywogs go near the building, the Clanker ghost comes and chases them. He doesn't like them. He's hostile. He's mean. He eats children.
Does he say anything?
He says, no. Not to them.
Interesting. Alright, well, let's go talk to Mr. Talkative.
All right. So you head up to the edge of the building. All right. When you get closer, anybody with Arcana can give a roll.
I have Arcana.
A roll for you.
Please roll.
Yeah, you, there you go.
Okay, 18 and
Eh,
8 is 24, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
26.
it's quite obvious that this is a major area.
A what?
A major area.
A majorarium?
Area. Yeah.
Yeah, it's what.
Oh, I thought you said a majorarium, like a terrarium,
Major area.
but with major. in
Sorry, it's basically kind of / wizard tower /
Okay.
and
Uh,
it, unlike the other buildings, is in perfect.
them wizards and their preservative spells. All right.
Is there any kind of magic on the building itself right now?
You could cast detect magic.
Anyone? Anyone?
Oh, I have detect magic, don't I?
Probably.
I think you're the only one that has it,
I
actually.
think I had that last time, yes?
Yes.
Okay, can I roll for detect magic, please?
Yes.
Or is that an automatic
You
one?
just have to cast it.
I would like to cast that, please.
Yeah, it becomes very obvious that the major area is.
Yeah.
You keep saying it sounds like major arium.
Sorry,
It's major.
Magerium.
IUM, majorarium, like a terrarium.
Yeah, major area.
That's what I
Majorarium.
thought at the beginning.
Yeah. I'm just-
Right. Well,
So the whole building itself is magical.
yeah.
seems that way.
But you find that it's flawed in many ways. There are pieces missing.
Let's
It's
go,
not accurate. It's just in good shape.
let's go see if the door's open.
All right,
standing
as you
back a
approach,
bit.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
As you approach, you can see that there are little windows and stuff that run along it, but at the base there doesn't appear to be a door. But when you guys get a bit closer, suddenly the crystals kind of part like curtains at the bottom, and you can see that an opening is created in your eyes.
Oh,
And you hear Wetleaf go, "Wow."
guessing they haven't seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess we can
You
go
see-
in now,
he looks
guys.
back and says, "We see fire, we saw lightning, we saw snow, but not that."
Yup. Still like to go back to snow. Okay. Time to go in, I guess. Unless anybody's got major issue.
It seems like it's welcoming us.
Okay, Wetleaf says, "No, please, rattle ghosts in there." Like ghost.
You don't have to come if you don't want.
He shakes his head, pulls his bow from his back, goes, "No, I go."
Aww.
Alright, let's do this.
I'll keep you safe, buddy.
Yeah, you got all
Right.
the heal spells right there.
You guys walk in and you can see that there's furniture in here, and there's papers and books, and they're all being taken care of. And there's a stairwell that begins winding its way up the stem.
Okay.
So you guys can explore this room, check it over, or begin traveling.
Check this room first.
All right. I guess you guys can give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Roll for me, please, honey. Perception.
You got any?
Screw you, dice.
Plus my thing, or
Yeah, 18.
Oh, yeah, good
Hey,
one.
21.
plus.
Oh, you rolled a 1? Ouch.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Okay, you guys find some scrolls.
Scroll.
Come on, 18 plus 7 is really high.
Yeah.
So you have to tell me what's in the scroll hole.
That's a separate roll.
You.
Pardon?
Tell me what is in the scroll, s'il vous plaît. I
Yes.
detect magic on that.
Okay, one of the scrolls is a cleric spell level 2 aligned weapon.
It's pretty good.
Put in the haversack.
Alright.
Haversack.
Another one is a cleric scroll, second level spiritual weapon.
Nice.
Not
Okay.
bad.
Oh no, I just did. No, it like overwrote all the things that I
Oh
just
my
wrote about.
god, you had to
Name
one.
red.
Can you rewind time?
Who,
I don't know
me?
if rewinding time's gonna fix the notebook. Yeah, I like overwrote and I can't control Z to
No,
it.
why not? What program doesn't have Control Z?
Another
Apparently,
scroll.
tabletop simulator.
Sounds
No,
like
it
a
doesn't.
bitch.
No.
Another scroll's wizard scroll.
Yeah, I'd be doing it on like.
Just do it in Notepad or something,
Yeah.
or Evernote, or anything else.
There's also
Wow.
2 wizard scrolls.
2 wizard scrolls. Of what?
Touch of idiocy.
Touch of idiocy?
There you go.
You turn someone else into an idiot?
Yep. You can reduce either their intelligence, wisdom, or charisma by 1.
It's good for
Oh, you
spellcasters.
take penalty to all those. And the other one is blur.
Ooh.
Blur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caster.
What were the 2 cleric spells again? A line weapon and what was the
Awesome.
other one?
That's
Spiritual weapon.
Thank you.
Okay, that's all you find.
Nice.
Shimmer thing.
That's a good protective scroll.
I don't know about the touch idiocy.
It's good for using on spellcasters.
So they like flub their words or something?
No, it just makes them weaker. Like you know how you add like numbers to your rolls and that, so it reduces those numbers that they add to their rolls.
Okay.
They lose spells.
I've never heard of that one before.
Yeah, and they lose spells. As long as you hit the right stat.
Alright.
So
That's all
we
you find
have
on
the
the first
scrolls. There's nothing else of note on this floor.
That's it. Sir.
So we're gonna head upstairs.
Yes.
Who wants to go first? Mark.
Yep.
The next 2 floors seem to be kept for
There we go.
storage. You don't find a whole lot besides like acolyte rooms and adding that.
Okay.
And finally, you guys reach the top floor, and you enter into what appears to be like a learning center and also like an alchemist center. You can see that up on it, several steps up on a dais. There's like a very comfy royal-looking bed, like someone's bedroom. And then off the other side, you can see that the tower's one main window is made of crystal, and it allows you to kind of stare down onto the entirety of the village below you, or the city below you. It's very majestic.
Huh. Let's take a closer look, I guess.
All right, as you begin looking around the room, you see that the curtains beside the bed pulled back, and there appears to be a suit of armor standing in the shadows.
Sorry, just to clarify, did you say that the curtains pulled back, or like?
They pull back with their own accord.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
They go up towards the ceiling. The suit of armor begins to walk forward as moving on its own accord. Okay, and it walks forward, and it walks towards you, Mark.
Yeah.
And you can see that it holds out its hand, and its hand has like a gauntlet made with like claws on it.
Uh-huh.
And it says in a deep, reassuring voice, "Perhaps you should give me your weapon." Roll a will save.
Damn wizards. Fucking hate wizards. Actually, I can't even find my save right now, so things are going great.
It's on the basics.
I found it, yeah.
Are we all rolling or just him?
That's not good. Dude, your hand's in my way. It's
You just
13.
mouse over it says, yeah.
Yeah, it was over the mouse over number.
Oh. Irony.
I saw an 11. What'd you get?
13.
All right. It says that to you, and that sounds just incredibly reasonable, Mark.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm guessing I'm approaching, yes?
Yep. You unsheath your sword,
Yeah.
hand it to it.
Uh-huh.
It goes, "Excellent. Have a seat over there."
Do
Motions towards one of the tables.
Was this ghost Chris Hansen? Like,
I saw what you did with the pollywogs.
Do I have to make a separate roll to sit at the table, or is this all one action?
No, you can you take a seat at the table. And that's the end of the suggestion.
Where's the table? Matt,
Alright.
we need tables.
I don't. Oh, that's
Well,
the
there's
wrong type
there's a
of
set of
table.
tables like
It's the wrong
towards
type.
the middle of the room. It's not a big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll just draw it. Hold
creature's
on.
not attacking yet.
There. It's a circular table. Even though I could have used an actual circle. Hold on.
Whatever.
And
Anyway.
let me know. The creature's
Eh.
going to continue talking. You guys have figured this out.
Yeah, go ahead.
I am Cole, and you stand within the Majorium of the Grey Elves, or at least one. Who are you?
So, is he talking to anybody specifically, or just
He's
his
looking
set?
around the room at all of you.
Well, maybe Aethys might want to answer because he's the only elf.
Who are you?
My name is Aethys Kirkern, and I am a West Elf. We have come seeking shelter.
So you think. Alright, he looks you over. You'll find no one here but me.
Okay. Why?
Can you tell us where everybody went?
The elves left centuries ago to defeat the Geld. I gave them a 26.7% probability of success. Despite that, they must have actually been successful because the barbarians have not returned. But if that is true, where are the elves? All I know is that my love still lives. She is somewhere in that direction, an indeterminable distance away. And if that is true, then she would have returned. Her inability to come home has existed as an enigma I've been powerless to resolve, even all these centuries. He turns and he motions towards the bed, and he says, if you need to use this place, you can. No one else does. I exist here, but that is... Okay, anybody with knowledge of Arcana can try to figure out what Cole is.
I'll try and roll.
He's a robot.
26.7% chance.
Oh, nat 20.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. It's 11.
Don't lie, you bastard.
19 is not high enough. You have no idea what Cole is.
What the F?
He's a robot.
You can ask him if you
A
want.
wizard robot?
Yeah.
Excuse me,
Well,
are
it's a
you
robot. It's a
wizard
silent
robot?
W.
What are you, Mr. What are you, sir? Do you know what you are?
Do you know it?
He doesn't know.
Hmm.
He says he exists here. He had an elf that he loved. She left. She still lives, but she hasn't come back.
And what
How do
direction?
you know she still lives?
I can sense her.
What is her name?
What is her name?
Oh, the elf?
Yes, the elfin woman that he loved.
It's been so long he's forgotten.
No, it isn't. If he loved her, he'd never forget her. Her name would be on his lips, always.
Does he have lips?
Yes. No. He just he's literally a suit of armor.
Ah,
Fine.
there you go.
because It's an expression. He would know her name.
Her name was Tisdale.
Tisdale? What a beautiful elven name. Lovely.
Make
Did
it
you know
detect
any
sarcasm
Tisdales?
roll.
Did you know any Tisdales?
This is what Cole looks like.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, I uploaded to Discord.
You just attach it. Just send it.
You can like
just drag it. Just
Yeah.
drag and drop the picture.
Do you have it only on your phone, honey?
Yeah.
Well, he'll
Maybe,
upload it
hang
later.
on, maybe I can attach it. Anyway, if you guys have any other questions for him, go ahead.
What direction was he referring to when you said she left and didn't come back from?
He's pointed back out of the valley.
All
Where you
right. So
guys
what is
came
that? East, I guess.
Yeah, back east.
would that be
Southeast.
towards the light?
Be
The
back
other,
across the lake.
The lights
No,
don't.
wait.
Back across the lake.
It'd be back across the lake. The laystone is here in the valley.
Right. Okay. So.
Why did you take away Mark's weapon? Can he have it back? He feels better when he has it in his hand.
I didn't know if it would be a threat or not. Are you going to use that weapon here?
Only if you attack us.
Many of the Geld were I had to take a precaution.
Mm.
We're not.
Normally, I use it for
we're good.
self-defense.
We're good guys. You can trust us.
Then he returns the sword. He says, then I hold you to keep him in line.
Okay. Mark, behave yourself.
I can
Mark.
take you.
I mean,
I've also got the command spell, Mark. Just remember that.
Well,
I posted a picture of...
we'll see. Okay, yeah.
Did Tisdale battle the barbarians with all the other elves?
He says that she was the head mage here. That she taught all the others. She was one of the eldest elves. And yes, she went.
he was a hot oldie.
She went in the second
Old
wave
lady.
after it became apparent that the first wave had run into trouble. And when she left, she took all the other elves with her as a final precaution, and they never came back.
Mm.
Took everybody.
Do you know if they went to battle or did they flee?
He knew that they went to battle the Geld, but he doesn't know. Like, if they had lost, the Geld would have came. And they would have
Right.
destroyed them, right? Or
And if
would've
they had
destroyed
won,
them.
they would have come back, so...
Right. But the fact is, neither the barbarian or the elves returned. Like, none of them did.
Ugh.
It's just been me and those insufferable frog. And you see an arrow hits him in the side of the head. A teeny tiny arrow. Clink.
So maybe they still fight each other.
He doesn't have anything else to say
They're
about it.
in an eternal battle in another world with no passage of time. And they just fight forever.
They exist in a total war game that froze, so it never ended.
You're here. Are you lost or are you seeking?
Both.
Yeah. I would say that's accurate.
Southerners have never come here. Must be some. Which means that Cole probably has no idea what you guys are.
What we are?
Storm.
Yeah, what you are, what you're running from, what you've gone through.
Ah. Well,
Well, we were lost in the storm outside these walls. The Laystones led us here.
Clever. Yes, the Laystone creates the storm. It's what kept the Geld from finding the city, but Geld had corrupted it, as far as I understood. I expected them to come. They didn't. At any rate, yes, the Laystone here in the valley storm.
How does it control the storm?
Magic.
That helps.
quite literally magic.
Additional details you can provide on that?
I know how to turn the stone off.
That's amazing. How comfortable are you with doing that?
How comfortable are you with help?
What are you wanting help with?
You don't have to do it now, but at some point, some version of your travel, if you find it, you'll take
Sorry, find what? Oh,
He's not
fine.
hearing
Find out
everything.
what happened to his love.
Right.
His love.
Yeah, it's just
You'll tell him.
that makes sense.
Hmm.
Don't see why we couldn't.
I'll teach you how to control the stone.
Yes, please. That seems like a fair arrangement.
He extends his hand. Promise.
I promise.
All right.
Pinky swear, lock, seal.
All right. He looks very uncomfortable with that, but agrees. All right. So you guys, he walks over to the table that Mark's sitting at, and he raises his gauntlet above it, and you see that pages begin to appear magically on the table, and he begins shuffling through them quickly with his hand. They flip as he puts his hand, and he grabs one, has the other sink back into the table, and then shows you. He says, the one side he says, "This is the spell that controls the lace. All you need to do is quote the incantation upon it, and you can either turn it on or off as you desire.
Helpful. Thank you.
In addition, you can also choose who the stone affects and who it doesn't. So you can actually keep it on and make yourselves immune.
That's very cool.
Hmm.
Let's do that.
Okay.
And there's a skidoo outside our window.
That's asking a lot.
It's really loud and really annoying, so you know the man must have a small penis. All right.
Are you like actually in the north? Like if we look out our window as characters, are we gonna like see you guys sitting there?
Yes. King of the North.
Oh,
All right. Did you hear what I said?
Yep.
yes, that we can make ourselves immune to the storm, but keep the storm on, which I said
Mhm.
sounded great, and let's do that.
Let's make the frogs immune to the storm too.
Yeah, just to be nice.
Okay. You see Wetleaf. They're not allowed to leave. Actually, if they did, they'd all freeze to death in the storm. So it's a good thing they didn't
poor
try to
little
go.
pollywogs. They're just little pollywogs.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
Can we all learn the spell, or can only one of us learn?
I
You have to be an arcane magic caster.
think only you can do that.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that can do it?
Yeah.
All right, teach me, please.
Shows you the spell. All you have
That's
to do
it.
is
I just say the words.
Yep. you have to know magic and be able to.
All right.
What do you call it?
All right. Thank you for teaching me, Cole. I appreciate it. And I hope we can find out what happened. Both for you and for us.
Okay, his only response to that is, "I remain here."
Yes, you do.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I
sword.
guess.
It's like, yeah, you do.
Are there any other like supplies or magical items or anything lying around in this floor we're on?
You guys can have a look.
Perception?
Yep.
Could you roll for me, please?
There's a sweet
Well, you'll-
stock market
you'll
graph
be like-
over here.
Well,
Like magic.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
it's supposed to be a. Yeah, you don't even. It doesn't
I got a
matter. That's supposed to
25.
be.
Kim got an answer.
Yeah.
All right. Kim and Braille and Aethys have found a jewelry box. Upon opening it up, there are 4 magic rings.
Damn, son.
That's pretty good. Gotta do that detect magic stuff now. on
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time. What do the rings do?
You can either study them or maybe Cole knows.
Cole, do you know what these little rings do?
He walks back to the hand, he takes a look at him and says, "They're prep ring. Minor prep ring."
What?
He sighs as if you're like a student. Basically, what he describes is that you can cast one spell of your choice on the ring, but the ring has to be like offensive in nature or a buffing spell, and then at will, as a swift action, you can have the ring cast a spell on it.
So you could put like your mage armor on it, and then
Yeah.
when you get in battle, you can pop the armor and do an attack.
Free action, you can go mage armor, and it just puts the mage armor on you.
Well,
without you
that's
cast,
cool.
But you have to cast the spell ahead of time.
Right. And you can only cast the spell once, or you can change it as you need it.
You can only cast one spell at a time on this ring.
That's all you really need. You just need it to pop at like the beginning of battle.
Right?
Okay, so that's great. Can we all use them?
Yes.
Okay.
Are all
Anybody can
4 of
use
them the same thing, or
Yes.
are they 4? Okay.
Yes, but like Kim could cast one spell on each.
Right.
Mark's not expected to cast on. Like Kim can cast a spell, or Matt can cast a spell one to one,
Right.
and then Mark can just activate it. As swift action.
Yeah, like bull strength or
Yeah.
or enlarged person or
Enlarged
whatever. You
person.
can store it in there.
Yeah.
Would
All
my
right.
channeling thing count as a spell, or is that a spell?
That
That's
is
not a spell.
supernatural.
All right.
Only spells can go on it, and they can't cause damage. They can't be damaged.
Right.
They have to
Alright.
be any other kind
So-
of spell.
Is it bull strength defensive or offensive or both?
It's a
Bu-
buffing one.
Buffing.
A buffing one?
Yeah, a buff you can cast on anything that makes you better. You can. But you can't cast fireball into it and like fireball because
okay.
it doesn't spawn
Got
offensive
it.
spells.
Okay.
So not healing spells
you can
either.
cast cure
Just
light wounds on it.
oh, you can.
I-
Okay.
Healing. But a
I mean,
spell,
I got
Sorry,
several
go
buff spells. I don't know how we want to divvy that up. I don't know if Braille has any buff spells or not, but I mean, I've
I
got.
don't know. If
Yeah,
I've-
she's got her armor, which shouldn't be bad.
I thought Braille had the enlarged person.
That
think I did.
I don't know.
Didn't I have that, honey? Enlarged person?
What?
Enlarged person?
Yep.
Didn't I have that?
Yeah, you've got that.
What about... Yeah, I have enlarged person,
Oh, sorry.
mage
it's,
armor,
guys.
magic missile, and shocking grasp.
Guys, a
Yeah.
designate. You have to use a move action to cast a spell.
It's still pretty good.
So it's
Well,
only
so-
a one-time use thing, though, right? And then you have to.
And then you have
recast
to
the spell
reload it,
to
yeah.
make work again?
Yes.
Okay.
So I mean, if someone I guess we can each take one, and if someone wants me to cast one of my buffs on it, they can just let me know.
Yeah, they sound pretty good, even if it's just a heal spell. Like, it's pretty good. Like, get hit with the crit all of a sudden. It's kind of an emergency thing.
Well, I mean, it depends if someone's using a buff and then have a healing as well. Like, I mean,
I'm just
people
saying
wear
that
two
there's
rings.
options. Because you can change it each time you load it, so it's not like you're stuck with one.
No, I was just thinking, like, if
These are my-
Core had, like, an enlarged person and a heal, you know, it's not bad.
Well,
Oh, for two?
they're
Oh.
amazing.
You know what I mean?
And
Yeah, I
love
know
the
what you
ones-
mean.
Because, like, yeah, if the ones that are going to be, like, frontline and in danger, like, it's going to be a lot more
Yeah,
helpful.
I got ya.
Yeah. I mean, I've got Bless, Cure Light Wounds, and Protection from.
I have a Ring of Protection right now, so I could only wear one anyway.
Yeah, you can only. It's a ring spot.
You know I wear 4 rings at one time on a daily basis, right?
Yeah, but magic ring you have 2 at a time.
I know. I'm
It's
just
the,
saying.
It's the magic. It's
Causes a
the
feedback loop.
Mm.
He can tell you some more about these rings if you want.
Yes, please.
Basically, he says this is the minor version. There's also lesser, major, greater, and divine. Each step up allows for a spell to put in up to a max of 5 at divine.
So some of the rings can do 5 spells.
Yeah.
Are there any of those rings around here?
These 4 are the only in this region.
Okay. Well, thank you for the information.
But most powerful spellcasters in the north, due to the elves' guild, you can.
Oh.
So don't be surprised if you go up against a mage or a cleric.
Right.
You're immediately able to put all their buff spells on.
Yeah, that doesn't
Spells
surprise
themselves
me.
immediately as soon as they see you.
Hmm.
So whereas you get the benefit, so will your enemy.
Mm-hmm.
But the good news is, when they're dead, you can take their ring.
Yeah, I guess that's upside to it.
All right.
Upside
Well, how do
down.
we want?
Mark, high five.
Well,
How
hopefully
do we
they're
wanna
still
divvy
on
these
the
up?
fingers of the elves and we won't have to fight them.
Yeah.
How do we want to divide these up?
One each, I don't know.
1 each, I guess.
Oh,
And
whoever put the
just-
compass on, by the way, thank you. On the map.
That was
automatic. That's
that
default.
wasn't always there.
Oh, Jesus, I never noticed that before. I'm like, we needed that.
That's what I've been using all the time.
I think you're just
But it's a
zoomed
default
in.
thing.
I think you
No,
just
I missed
zoomed
it.
in.
I zoomed in too close to see it.
All right,
Alright.
so I'll just write down that I have one, and if someone wants me to cast a buff on it, they just gotta let me know.
Yeah.
Hey,
Did you want to?
I'm gonna do armor on mine.
Okay.
Or should I do enlarge? Well,
Well, you can do both, but it's up to
yeah,
you.
I'll do enlarge person on one, and I'll do mage armor on the other. Is that okay? And then can I give one to like Mark to hold or something? Or just
Yeah.
put them all in
Well, I
the
think
haversack?
Mark's already using
haversack?
2 rings. That was
Oh,
No,
right,
I only have one,
okay.
and then
You
then
can
one of
have-
these.
You can have one on each hand, or
Yeah.
no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So you can cast enlarged person on Mark's ring.
Yes, and
Yes.
give it to Mark.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. And then mage armor on mine. Okay.
And it stays until you use it.
Cool.
Or until you replace it with a spell.
Cool. I like it.
These rings themselves have no spells in them.
Right. We're gonna put the spells in now, right? Why not? We're gonna save place. We have 5 minutes. We can do it, right? Yes.
Are you asking me or the group? Yes.
I'm asking you
Now
and
we're
the
fine,
group. Yes.
Yeah, I've
Sounds
already
good to me.
charged mine. I already
Cool.
put Cure Light Wounds on mine.
Awesome.
What other
Okay.
spells does Hugh have that might?
I know he has Bless.
I have Bless, I have Cure Light Wounds, Detect Undead, which probably is not relevant that you'd want to use, and then Protection from Evil might be relevant.
Yeah, Protection from Evil would be, yeah. Nothing like getting a +2 bonus against bad guys.
Yeah, that might be good because I'm not like heavy armored.
Is that what you want then? Protection from Evil?
Sure.
Alright, I'll just mark that down so I use that spell. Are we like resting right now that I'm get the spell charges back, or does this count as me using 2 spell charges?
Did you do a short rest before? You can do
We
a full
did
rest. Now would
we
be
did a short rest, I think.
You guys would probably want to do a full rest now because you've been up all night with polywogs. Plus
Oh yeah, you're right, Ian. I did have one of resistance, one of protection.
I thought you had 2, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to give up one to another party member, you can have your prep rest. Whatever you think's more advantageous.
You know, the one in resistance is nice, but it's not really gonna. It's not a major thing.
So you can
What does it give?
1 to all your saving throws. So fortitude, reflex, and will.
That might be something that would be good for either Aethys or maybe Braille to have.
Both of you
Oh,
only
yeah.
have the one ring.
The little
The one.
bird.
I wish I had the one ring.
Haha.
Different campaign.
Wah, wah.
Did I say that out loud? I think it'd be good for Braille to have. We don't want our like spellcaster to fail saving throws.
Yeah, especially later when she's going to be able to CC a lot of stuff for us.
Well, even the damaging ones. I mean, she might have like less hit points than the rest of us, so
That too, yeah.
it'd be more important that she
Alright,
makes.
so
throws.
put a ring of resistance +1 on your sheet then, Braille.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
And my mage armor still? Or no? 2
Yeah, you still have that.
Yeah, you still get that
Okay,
ring.
So 1 on each hand.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Don't forget, I have a note here from previous. Don't forget Bless and Falcon Brace.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Bless hasn't been cast.
No, I think that's
so.
just a reminder for the party.
Yeah, reminder from back in
Because
game.
we missed, especially the bracers before.
We
No,
forgot about
What
what?
I'm laughing about is it's a reminder for Rick.
Yeah.
What?
The Falcon Bracers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm using
just saying
those,
I had a note because there's a lot of stuff to keep track of, and
Well, that's
we
very
didn't
nice.
have Hero Lab at that point, and so I just wrote it down.
Yeah.
And honestly, I have Shock and Grasp because that's what I thought it was, Shock and Grasp.
Shocking.
But then I look on the Hero Lab and it says Shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, ING, yep.
So I laughed because I honestly thought it was the other. I made it all fancy. I put a shock, a dash, an ampersand, another dash, and a grass falling down. It's like, ooh, fancy.
Well, it sounds like a pretty cool skill.
Doesn't it? I'm going to shock you and I'm
Well,
going to grasp you.
is basically what it is. So
I know.
Yeah,
Maybe we
it
could've
still
done it my way.
works.
It's electric mage hand.
Okay, so that is good. Hero Lab is American?
Probably.
Okay. No, because Mage Armor spelled A-R-M-O-R,
Yeah.
so...
Let's see, about Hero Lab. Copyright, LWD Technology, Lone Wolf Development, and of
Well, I'm
course
sure
it
they're
doesn't
just
say.
copying the.
That's the
Well,
other thing. But
They have American spelling, so it's a pretty good bet. What the hell is prestidigitation?
it's like instant cleaning. So like if you fall in mud, you cast that and you're clean.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I
So
thought
Is that
it
what
was...
they use as in this game?
Nobody has to tailor their clothes. Or
What?
clean their clothes. You can just cast.
Yeah,
prestidigitation on people.
it's like small little cantrips and things like that. Opening a door, sweeping up some mess, stuff like that.
Wow, okay.
It's just so when you're traveling, people can keep without
Okay.
having to worry about bathing all the time.
Okay. Cool. Sorry, I just now that I have the Hero Lab PDF, I
How'd you
can
send it to?
read things easily. I put it in Dropbox. Just dragged it. Just save it to the desktop, and I'll fix it up later.
Drag it.
Then just drag it to the it was in Firefox because you had logged out of the thing. Okay, don't worry about it. It's all good. So
Don't worry about it.
it's all good. Hey, do we have to swim? Because I have a swimming. Why does it have a little? Is that an exclamation mark or a shield? It's an exclamation mark. What does it mean in Hero Lab if I have an exclamation mark next to my skill? It
You
looks like
are
a little
really
shield.
good at it. Means
can't do
you're
that?
really good at it. I don't know.
What?
Nobody knows what it
Can you
means?
What?
screenshot it and like put it in the Discord?
What?
What does this little exclamation mark inside what looks like a little shield next to my skills mean? Some of my skills and not all of my skills.
It means you can't.
Nobody knows what it means.
I'm
Which
not.
skills
I need
are
to
they?
see. I need
Oh,
to see
that. It means that it's affected by armor check penalty.
Oh, right.
Sorry, what?
It means that it's affected by armor check penalty. So if you're wearing heavier armor like plate mail, you get like -2 to anything that's physical, like climbing or swimming or acrobatics, right? Because it slows you
Oh.
down. So it just means that
Oh, I
those
see.
skills are affected by your armor.
That makes sense. Okay.
So it's probably all
Yeah,
your strength
if
and
you're swimming
dexterity
in your
ones.
armor, it would be harder.
Yeah.
Of course it would be harder. Cool. Thank you.
Yep.
I upped your character for you, Kim. I
Thank
just
you,
can't
honey.
send it. It's just
All right.
all your saving throws.
No worries. Okay. It still isn't. I mean, it's great in some ways and still bad in other ways.
All right, what are you guys doing?
We are
You resting?
resting, yes.
I think so, yeah.
Are you casting before you rest?
Yeah,
Yes.
we should.
Yeah, I cast any heals that need to be casted.
Alright,
So
And
everyone's at
to-
full
Tell
health.
me rate again what are in the ring.
Okay, so we have mage armor for me
Yes.
on one hand,
Yes.
resistance from Mark on the
Well,
second.
that's just a constant thing. That's
a ring
not
that
a.
already exists.
Yeah,
I'm
that-
asking what you casted before prepping.
Oh, mage, enlarged person, cure light wounds, and I don't know what the fourth was.
Protection from evil on
Protection
Aces.
from evil.
And
Got it.
so I'm going to say that Kim has the mage armor. Mark has the enlarged person.
Yeah,
Aethys has the protection from evil. Matt has cure light.
yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys do your full rest. Done. You guys wake up feeling pretty good.
Cool.
What are you doing?
Heading back to the stone. Yes.
All right. You guys
Now that
have
we had the
protection
spell.
storm?
Yeah.
All right. You march to the outskirts of the city. Kind of, I guess I'm going to say like 3 miles maybe beyond the city limits. You guys find there is a standing stone middle of a glade in the woods. The stone is basically pouring green and blue light into the night sky. As you approach it, you basically feel magic is everywhere. The entire glade is buzzing with the energy of the stone. And you're all bathed in the glow of the light. What are you doing? The stone is about 7 feet high. It has a hole on the top of it where the light is pouring.
Go up and cast a spell. Yes.
Okay, so you're going to cast the
I'm
incantation.
standing
on them?
back.
Yeah.
Right. When you cast it, it basically pulls up all these shapes that nobody really recognizes you because you have like free name and these things.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, it's asking you who's being omitted from the spell, or you can turn it off, or you restart it.
Right.
I'm going to.
It says if you restart it, the storm will intensify.
Okay, but I can tell it to omit. Like, I want to give immunity from the storm.
Yeah.
To my direct party.
Yeah.
And all of the polywogs.
Yeah, but you can also say anybody with this symbol can be omitted. Anybody of this race can be omitted.
So if we do a symbol, then the people that we have in the shelters we could omit, or basically any allies that we deem.
With an autumn tilt or a stars weathering.
Right.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, but someone could like put that on and pretend to be that.
If they figure it out.
Yeah, it's not 100% filled,
Hmm.
but you have to specify the stone to know who can get through and who. Right now, it's basically forbidding everybody.
Yeah.
So we have to, and so there's not a way to turn it around and say just forbid these specific people. It has to be allow these specific people.
Yeah,
It's only a whitelist, it's not a blacklist.
Yeah, exactly.
you're gonna have to figure out how you can omit the people you want to.
Right.
Hmm.
Everybody line up, drop your drawers, we're gonna brand your ass.
Yeah.
No.
Whoa there.
She went dark.
Can we like come back and just like change it later, or is this like
Yeah.
a one shot?
You guys can just turn the storm off.
Mm,
Nah.
that doesn't sound like a good idea.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
But I mean, we
can
could come.
also omit people by giving their name, you personally thinking about what the.
Right.
So you can
Okay.
do it to the immediate people here.
I will do it for my immediate party.
Yeah, and you can also do it for all the polywogs.
And the
Say,
pollywogs. All
come
the
and
little
go."
pollywogs. Yes, I do that. And I say the word.
Okay.
Farfanugan.
Yeah.
And
So the storm has been rendered neutralized for you guys. As far as you're concerned, the sky clears and everything goes back to.
Cool.
You can only see the storm as kind of illusion.
Right.
You see like a glimpse of bitter wind, snow.
Alright.
by the way, because Cole is stuck in that building, yes? He can't leave that building.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm stuck there. So it's just us down there right now, right?
Yes,
Okay.
you and
Our pollywog friend.
the kid.
Right, who we keep forgetting about. This is the first mention of the kid and the baby in like
Yeah.
2 hours.
Because when they come up when necessary, but for the most part, you can assume traveling. You guys
They're
have to
just
take some
following
time to take care of them
along, and
occasionally.
yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow miraculously feed a baby.
Baby doesn't eat,
Right, I forgot. Like,
and the kid eats whatever you eat.
right,
The king.
right. The king has some slimy leeches. Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
If you want to leave the king with the polywog,
See, that's what you could use prestidigitation for, is you could flavor things.
Hey,
Mm.
pollywogs, how are you at being
All right.
nannies?
So, and speaking of the king, when you guys turn off the stone, the king looks around Valley. He says, "King, speak."
Maybe this could be.
Uh-oh.
Did you hear it?
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
we heard like the first word and then
Maybe
it cut
this
out.
could be.
All right, Aaron, try again.
Maybe this could be our new.
We got low for maybe this could be our new.
Maybe this could be
Oh.
our new home.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
close.
So
Trying my
close.
best with the technology I have.
It's all
It's
good.
cool that you're bringing in all the other voices, though. It's nice.
All right. So he seems kind of impressed with it, and it does seem like this valley is a lot more temperate than what you've seen so far in the Highlands.
Right.
I was thinking the same thing.
Mm.
All right.
We
Aaron
could
looks
bring them here,
Aaron
but maybe,
looks proud of himself. Say it.
Well, it's a lot of work.
How? Yeah, like we don't have a transportation spell to like just beam up Scotty. You know,
Lightly
You won't understand that reference.
Lightly leans back in the pack and he says, "We got this.
we got this.
We polyrogs will fix this whole place."
Are you gonna
Yeah,
paint
man.
a little higher up?
Jesus.
He says, "I'll paint this high,"
Oh, thanks, thanks.
and he shows
Wet
you he can
Leaf.
go about 3.5 feet.
Oh, Wet Leaf, you're a sweetheart. Thanks. How will we get our people over here?
March them.
March them. How many
Yeah.
days
Well,
will it take?
we've marched them to the caves from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just like, hey guys, pack up and move. Hey guys, pack up and move again.
It's better than the dank caves with
Well.
the veiny
Spider things.
You have a
things.
cave where they're actually doing some mining right in the middle of it,
So,
or you can have a nice open valley that's like protected from the cold
Hmm.
and can be easily hidden from the.
That is assuming that they're still there and alive.
Well, it was our job to
just-
kind of look for other homes, right?
No,
What's that?
I'm not saying that. You know, just
well,
you know.
there are structures here. Like if you got enough people,
Yeah.
you can set the towns, you can set the city.
Yeah, for sure.
Do they have a working sewage system?
Well, that can be retrofitted.
Yeah, they have aqueducts from the hot springs.
They're
That's
elves, of
cool.
course. They had.
Yeah,
Their technology.
yeah, and they
Yeah.
have polywog butlers to bring us wine.
There you go.
What do you think was in the
Oh.
hot spring?
Yeah, the hot springs is all wine. It tastes kind of strong.
That's why all the pain goes away.
That's right.
Alright,
Consuming them because they had an alcohol content in the proof.
so we're going back and getting the folks.
I think the Romans used to.
Mm.
Anyway, what? You guys want to go back and get the peeps?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Well, now that you can cut your way through the blizzard, yeah, you should be able to, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just, do
Alright.
we want to leave Aaron here or have him come with us?
I'd probably bring him
Well, you'd
with
have to
us.
come with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Aaron, the king, his people are going to be looking for him.
Yeah, maybe a bit.
I wonder if we should find the truth about the elves and the barbarians before we actually start dragging people here. What if the elves like miraculously like come back for whatever reason and find
And
a whole
then
bunch
they're
of
like, you moved into my
non-elven
house?
strangers?
I was gone for 500 years and you moved into my house?
Yeah.
Maybe it
We're
was
just
3 days
renting.
to
It's
them.
like 20 years. Squatters.
300 years to an elf is only like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I'd
You
say
moved
that
into my home already?
elves age humans the same way humans.
I only heard half of that.
Elves age to humans the same way humans age to dogs.
Right.
Like their lifespans are similar.
Alright. Let's I guess let's go.
So you guys gonna pack up what you can and hit the road again?
Are we gonna bring one of the polywogs with us?
I guess if he wants to.
Can he even go though? As soon as we
What?
go out into like the actual storm,
Oh
the
yeah,
entire
that's
storm
that'll
is-
probably be
we
a problem.
said that the polywogs were immune to it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, how much is like the magic, and how much is like actual winter?
An actual storm.
True. Good point. Good point.
All right.
All right.
Here's the deal on the polywog.
Yeah.
In their stats, I made it that they have a vulnerability to cold.
Right.
Basically, like, damn, it's double.
Right.
So as long as you can insulate them against cold, they should be fine. They don't have the sophisticated themselves stuff to keep themselves warm. But you guys can figure out a way. Here, bundle up with this. Put on this deer tallow. It'll keep the cold off, the wind off.
Right.
You can teach them how to survive.
Well, we have enough going on. I don't want to make it more of a trial for anybody. So we'll just thank him very much for his help, and we will drop him off at the after-school care program for polywogs, and we will.
The hot spring.
Yeah, and then we will head back, I guess, to get our people.
All right. All right. You guys.
Sounds good.
You begin marching out into the snow. You guys can find that when you pick heading, you generally know where you guys left the skittering depths. You actually pick a heading, you're making progress. By the time nighttime comes around again, you guys have definitely traveled, 20 miles. Right.
Right.
Okay. So you guys want to, you guys keep your eyes open. I'm going to say that there's no random encounters, so you're about 3 days out when you guys see that there is clearing ahead of you in Pine Forest.
Okay.
So you guys head to the clearing or scoot around the edge.
Does it appear to be anything in the clearing?
No, but it looks like it's been purposely clearing.
Oh, that's nice and suspicious.
This isn't the same clearing we were in earlier, or can we tell?
No, it's not. Although it seems vaguely familiar to you.
Oh.
What time of day is it?
It's twilight.
We have to find camp sometime.
Right.
Maybe on like the edge of the forest, so we could go
Yeah.
back in if we needed to.
Well, also it can like hide fire or whatever. Yeah. Sound good.
Well, if there's a suitable spot for a camp, like near it, if not in it.
Yeah, it looks like you want to get closer. Everybody goes quiet.
Yeah.
I sometimes
I
you
would
cut,
say
like,
yes.
half of what you say cuts out, so I'm not sure if
You guys
it's
wanna
cutting
go-
out for everyone else.
Do you guys want to go closer?
To the clearing?
You-
Yes.
It's worth looking for a better campsite.
Okay.
Alright.
You guys let me know if I cut out, okay? And I'll just... as you approach the clearing, Aethys, you notice that there are the remnants of like a lot of fire in this clearing. It looks like somebody built a lot of fires and recently put them. Glancing around, you see what looks like palisade walls have been knocked down, and you can see berry patches that are dry, like tents used to be set up in. It looks like there was an army in this glade.
Oh.
I wonder who that was.
Are there any tracks still visible?
There are tons of tracks, heavy riding boots, light scout boots, lots of garbage all over the place from where people have thrown wrappers and just basic litter. There's latrines that have been filled in, like you can still smell them because there's still heat coming off them. And in the one corner of the camp, you find there is a dead
There's a what?
Dead.
giant.
Oh.
You can see the body of a dead giant, his haphazard abandoned on the glade.
Does it look like female?
You walk closer, and yeah, it looks like a female giant. Her hands are unbound, but she lies kind of where she fell. As you get closer, you can see she has a stab wound in the guts. She has cuts all over, like she's tortured.
Huh.
Does a killing blow wound look like something that is very familiar to me?
Yeah, it looks like she was stabbed through the chest with a rapier.
Weird.
And off to the side, you see there are two rusted and bent elven curved blades lying on the ground. And on the other side of that, a large bow.
How odd.
Glancing around, you can see whoever was here left very recently because the coals on the fire aren't quite out.
Well, what you able to determine
Did
what
I
direction?
ever tell you guys about my vision
A vision.
Yeah, what are you talking
or
about?
my dream a couple nights ago?
That you talked at length about?
I guess so. Okay.
No, I don't think you did.
You totally.
She's got
Never
prestidigitation
told us.
though. She just knows.
Yeah.
Oh,
Solves all plot holes.
Exactly.
What's that?
She's also a bard.
what about plot holes?
Alright.
Yes. Do
You
do
guys-
tell us about this vision.
Tell us all about
Well,
it.
it all started.
I feel
I had a bad spot of pork, maybe some moldy cheese, and then a bad dream.
I woke up in the body of a human, and
No. Wrong.
no, whatever
A
I was.
goat. Wasn't it a goat or something?
That's
Oh yes, I
closer.
was a sad.
Fawn.
Yeah, goat. That's right. A
fawn.
satyr. Fawn.
fascist
Yes.
fawn, if I recall correctly. No.
Alright.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I woke up in the body of a fawn who was obviously a commander of the
Grey
Grey
Legion.
Legion.
Grey Legion.
Foreign Legion.
Foreign Legion, yeah. French Foreign Legion.
Yep.
Not again.
I was summoned to deal with a prisoner that they had who just happened to be a female giant.
Oh, really?
Looked just like her.
Identical to her, actually.
Yeah, identical to her. She had the two well-rested elven curve blades nearby and a bow. They were torturing her. She wouldn't actually give any information, and
Do you remember what they wanted to know?
they wanted to know how to get out of the storm,
Right.
and she refused to
To
she refused to
divulge.
tell them.
Right.
So me being in my persona of this fawn, who was a
Yeah.
commander of some types, tried a different tactic. I tried to gain her confidence and, give her freedom if she let us out of the storm, but she still refused. And then she went to attack. So she was slain before. I don't know. And that's the thing. I don't know where the Grey Legion would have gone after that, but that's when I kind of woke up.
You can do scout if you want survival track. You're in the woods, so you get the advantage. And you're tracking humans.
Well, let's hope they're not headed towards
you
our
can have
survivors.
You can have the guidance. So remember what happened the last time I gave you guidance?
8, 15.
15 is your target.
Oh, I got a 15 naturally without any of the bonuses.
Okay, they wandered off to the west. They didn't seem to have a very committed direction. They seemed to be wandering as almost drunken.
Huh.
Well, the thing is, if the storm is still intact for them, they're probably going to wander in circles.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because she did not lead them out. At least in my vision, or my dream. And it seems like my dream seemed to be reality, by the looks of it, in some way. I don't know how that happened, but...
Well, if we're still going to
maybe
set up...
a Saint Ethereal kind of gift.
Okay, you guys look at the baby when he says that.
Okay.
The baby's just kind of smiling at you all.
It's par for the course.
Hey, if clairvoyance is a gift that we can have, it'll keep us one step ahead of them.
All right. At this point, the baby does something he hasn't done before. He opens his arms and he indicates like he wants to be picked up by Aethys.
Oh. Okay.
Dada.
All right. Do you want to pick him up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. As he does that, he puts his forehead falls forward like a baby's would, and it touches your chin.
Support his own head.
And then he puts his head against your chest, and he looks off into the woods. And as he looks off, his halo kind of glows underneath your eyes, and you suddenly see that there are people moving in the woods just off to one side of you. And as you look, you can see that the people walking through the woods seem to look like they're wandering refugees. And he points to them, and he begins giggling.
Aethys draws his bow.
I will point as well.
All right, you guys, torches go up, and somebody says, "There's people over here," and you look. Torches go up all over the place, and you see that there's a bunch of refugees from Coldhearth and stuff like that, and they're suddenly in the woods with torches, and they're looking right at you. It says, "We found somebody," and they yell back as if they've all been wandering.
They're here. Why?
Okay. You look at them, and one of them says, we were told to come here. One of the women, the old woman, she had a dream, and she said we had to head off in this direction. Said the gods wanted us to, and they've apparently led us to you. And you glance and you see more and more people start coming out of the woods. And
These are all strangers, not the
yeah,
refugees.
you see some faces like the ones from Cold Hearth, but there's a lot more people now. And the guy who's talking to you looks like a farmer, and then all of a sudden you see Elder Snowfang kind of pushes his way out, and he runs up to Mark, to Core, and he clasps your shoulder. He says, "There you are." He says, "You're all right." And he looks down at the king, and he goes, "Why? Whoa, don't you run off again." He says, "We've been worried about you for weeks." And the kid looks at him and he says, "I'm sorry, I just wanted to help." And he says, "I'll talk to you later." He looks at you and he says, "We came out here on a whim of a mad woman. Tell me that we're not out in the middle of this storm for nothing."
You still see a storm?
He says, "Of course." He looks at you kind of strange. He says, "This is the same storm I barely found you last time." He says, "It was only by the
Are
luck
we
of
in the storm right now?
It's by the luck of the gods I managed to make my way back, and I found this lot halfway back towards Coldheart."
It's a big storm.
So there's an actual storm. We're not in the magical storm.
Well, you guys don't see the storm anymore. He's saying
so we're in the magical storm, but we're not affected by it. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, because we didn't.
Something seems to have swept over the rest of the people and made them risk their lives heading out in this direction.
Right, because we didn't. Okay, yeah, no, I follow you now. Well, lucky you ran into us then, because by these tracks, our tracker says that the Grey Legion may be nearby, so we might not want to stay out here any longer.
Well, is there shelter? There's a lot of people here.
Not yet, but we should probably get making one.
All right, he says, "Well, whatever we can do," he says, "we don't have a lot of food. These people don't have any kind of shelter. So if you've got somewhere we can get to, let's get there as soon as we can."
Guess we'll try to find any kind of good spot.
Not before nightfall.
Okay, well, you can have them here in the camp of the Great Legion. There's still fire pits that can be reignited. If they brought any tents, they can set them up. It's like it's been prepared for like a large group of people to already.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys want to, you can.
And we're what, 3 days away? We already come 3 days from the.
Yeah, you're 3 easy walking days.
Well, sounds dangerous being in the open, but with this many people, I don't think we have another choice.
No, we'll just have to set good guards.
Yeah.
We have seen Ethereal to protect us.
More and more people start coming in. You guys lose track. There's so many gosh darn refugees. Like they fill up the clearing and then they pour out into the woods. They put up fires that like light up the entire sky with an overflow. Like there's so many.
Well, guess it's time to camp.
All right, you guys camp.
Well,
just tell me this. Your intention with them is to get them back to the valley, yeah?
Back to the place we were just at. But
okay.
Not everyone. Has everyone come this way?
Nobody can answer for sure. Some people stayed behind. A lot of people came.
Right.
When you guys left, remember there's like a couple hundred refugees?
Yeah.
Said, well, the bulk of the refugees arrived after that, and they said, like, basically they lost count after, like, the first couple thousand. And then thousands more showed up after them. Like, everybody just desperate to get out of the south, to get somewhere safe. And then they couldn't stay at Coldhearth because they didn't have the room, they didn't have food. Nobody wanted to go to the Skittering Depths because it sounded horrible.
Yeah.
So this old lady in the group, that all they're calling they call her Uma, said, "I know where we can go. The gods have shown me the way." She started heading out, and everybody desperate enough to follow her walked with her. And
right.
They lost a lot of people because they wandered into the storm that just would not quit.
Right.
There's a lot of people to try and keep warm, a lot of people to feed and stuff like that. But it didn't matter because they had nowhere else to go. And she swore that she would lead them somewhere they needed to be. And they found you guys. And now you guys can tell them about the valley, or you can tell them whatever you want.
Well, we'll probably...
Where's this Uma?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What's that?
Where's this Uma?
Where is Uma?
All right. Everybody begins looking around for her. And they're like, no, she was here for sure. And they start glancing around, and nobody can find her.
Mm-hmm.
They describe her like little lady with the white hair. She walked really sprightly, didn't seem to have any kind of limp, didn't use a cane, kept encouraging everybody to keep up with her, but they have no idea where
Was she wearing
she
any kind of
speak of any-
symbol?
Or speak of any specific gods?
She prayed to the three gods of good, the gods of grace. She prayed to Titanus for a safe journey. She prayed to Saint Ethereal to protect everyone, and to Polyra to make sure that everybody had what they needed.
Hmm.
Crazy.
So, what do you think?
Well, should we tell them like how to get to the clearings and then head back for anybody who's left behind?
But they're in the storm; they won't be able to get there without our help, or it'll take them forever, and a bunch of people will die.
Right.
Yeah. Some of you could take them back to the valley, and then others of you could go looking for stragglers.
Yeah, I mean, Braille would have to be on the party going to the valley in order to make it so that these other people could not have the
Yeah.
storm affecting them.
Yeah. In fact, you're pretty sure from screwing around with the stone and stuff like that, you think you could actually imprint, if they were to touch the stone, you could say, this person. But you'd have to have like a concession of people touching the
Yeah, it
stone.
would be
and
like
you'd
a
have to
whole ceremony.
Okay. But you can do it that way too.
It would be like a process, like a conveyor belt.
Yeah. Something to think on for later.
Yeah.
I mean, if she took Elder Snowfang with her, then I mean, like he could.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah. He's not leaving the king's side.
Is that
he'll
what
take
we
you
want to do?
back if you want to go with him? Who wants to go look for stragglers?
I was
Going
gonna
back
go.
to the two caves, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, towards the 2K. Probably not all the way back to the 2 caves, but at least up back a little ways to see if anybody fell behind.
I was gonna go.
I probably should go because I
I-
need to heal.
Yeah, I could go too.
All right, so Braille, are you okay leading the others back to the camp?
Yes.
All right. So let's have everybody give me a survival check. Is
Yeah,
there anything
because
else you
the
want to
camp-
ask them, or can I fast forward time?
I don't.
I
Have
think
anything
I'm
else.
good.
All right. Then let's.
Wisdom +1? Is that what it means?
Yep.
Well, there's
Yeah.
that.
You got 20. 19.
Let me see here. What is this survival bonus pertaining to before I roll?
It's tracking and finding your way through the wilderness.
So, like, I have a map maker skip, and that would be +2 for that type of thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's the woods, and you're looking primarily for
Oh.
humans, Aethys.
Okay.
I had 11.
Right.
5.
Where'd you get, Aethys?
I'm still adding the numbers here.
Assume that the other two add a +2 to your roll. They'll assist if they rolled over 10.
No.
Yay!
Okay.
I assist.
All right, so Matt assists, Mark does not.
Uh, 28.
All right, yep. All right, you guys managed to find 10 times the number that Aethys rolled in stragglers.
So 280.
You find 280 people over your 2
It's a
days.
lot of people.
And you help them and you bring them back. A lot of them like injured. Some of them got trapped, under falling logs. Some of them were being harassed by wildlife. You guys managed to save them all. So
Yeah.
I'm not
We
sure how
did
many
it.
failed, but you definitely managed to find them. All right, so you gather them up, and I'm going to say by the end of the week, you guys all find your way back to the valley. Is that cool?
Okay.
All right, everybody comes to the valley, and they're absolutely amazed by what you guys have found. Like, there's shelter here. Farmers start looking at the land, and they're like, if we can get a bit better temperature, we could probably plant crops here. We're not going to be able to grow anything in hoarfrost. There's potential in this place.
Right.
To which leads you guys back to the Magarium, and basically with Cole, you come back, and he's waiting for you. Unless there's somewhere else you guys wanted to go beforehand.
We don't exactly have. Well, we found the stone, but we don't have any info on what he wants to know, really.
Yeah, but the Magarium's kind of like he knows a lot. So if you find questions,
Right.
he knows about the valley. So I figured you'd get back to him.
Right.
Pollywogs were thrilled, by the way.
Well, we've kind of exhausted our leads right now.
If the Laystone can actually control the storm, like whether it's on or off, it might be able to actually control the actual
Of
temperature.
course, they'd have new friends to play with.
Many games
Awesome.
begin. What's that?
I was saying if the Laystone had control over the storms, they might actually have control over the temperature and maybe allow a more temperate.
Well, you can ask your magic man.
Hold on a sec. Kim can do Arcana on that. If you...
Yes, please. Roll, s'il vous plaît.
13.
13.
So 13.
Damn it.
13 plus 8 is 21. You know that Stars Weather and Autumn Till use the Laystones to manipulate their temperature because they were too far north to grow crops normally. So the potential of having a Laystone here gives you that.
There you go.
Had a major Laystone, so does. And if you guys don't think that, like, your Laystone, I'm going to tell you right now, it makes them seem meek by comparison. This is a powerful Laystone found in the middle of your.
So maybe we should ask the guy how to do that.
You want to ask Cole?
Yeah.
Probably another page in his book.
Well, Cole basically tells you that you're on the right path and that's possible. But he tells you that you're going to need a substantial amount of ley crystal because, I don't know if you noticed, the Magarium is damaged. It's missing pieces.
Oh.
Where would we find ley crystal?
Sorry?
Where would we find ley crystal?
All right, one second.
Loading.
Sorry, it's just I have...
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Copious notes, gentlemen and lady. All right, Cole says, a Magarium is essential for construction, heat, and concealment. They'll all be the forte of your magic. I suggest you start by securing the city a sizable source of ley crystal. The nearest place to find them would be at Warp Bend Vale. All right, he pulls out a map of the Vale and of the valley. Basically, you know how he pulled up stuff from the table before?
Right.
Yeah, that was cool.
He pulls up a map and he lays it out for you, and you guys can see that he goes like this. He goes Warp Bend Vale, and you see that a cave and it's set in the mountains appears, and it has like little crystals and stuff like that glistening against it. He says the other place he says you'll want to check out is Cold Scar Forest, and he pulls up an entire forest region. He says the next thing you'll probably want to find out about is Stone's Throw Quarry, and he pulls out, he like indents it, and the pit appears, and it's full of water and ice. It says, and finally the Bloodtooth Mines, and on the other side of the valley, he shows you a mine that goes into the depths of the mountains. He says all of these will have the resources and material. Sorry, what am I thinking?
Oh,
All of these will have the resources and materials that you need to repair the valley's essential component.
While he's doing this, I pull out my map maker's kit and like trace out.
Map maker's kit?
Yeah, and I trace out a makeshift map of those things.
Yeah. So do you want to know what he's thinking about, like, with regards to these four places?
Sure. That'd probably be helpful.
All right. The ley stones can be the ley crystals that you'll need are at Warp and Vale will allow you to use Magarium. It'll allow you to control the ley stone to modify the weather.
Right.
Cold Scar Forest. You're gonna need wood, and with it you can build up. You can create fires. You can repair the buildings and take care of them. The other place he says Stones Through a Quarry Pit. You're gonna need to. There's a temple in town, all humanoid creatures need their faith. So if you get the stone from the quarry pit, you can rebuild the temple and dedicate it to whatever set of gods you want, whether it's the gods of grace, the gods of promise, or the gods of power. And this is finally the Bloodtooth mines. You can get like they have. It's full of all the minerals and materials that you're going to need to like arm and armor and to create tools and all that fun stuff.
Right.
That's Cole's thinking. He suggests you start with the crystals in the cave. You can do any one you want first.
I was thinking
Which
the
one's-
cave.
Which
What's
one's
that?
closest?
Yeah, that's a good one.
They're all equal distance apart.
Of
Cold
course.
Store Forest is probably up closer.
How
The
dare
forest
I
is
have to
probably
make a
up closer.
decision? Oh, there you go.
I think fixing this crystal tower is probably.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You can do it in whatever order you want.
Right.
As a outside meta game kind of thing, they scale in power. So if he tells you to do one first, it's because it's going to be easier. The other ones are going to be more challenging. But you can do them in whatever order you feel comfortable. And if you can't push through, you can always decide, no, we'll leave this and we'll go do it.
Right.
Well, might as well. I think everyone's kind of in agreement to do the crystal thing first.
You can? Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, even in a game sense, it seems like being able to control the temperature and all that other stuff.
Yeah, all the
Like,
townspeople need
there's
this.
Yeah, there's enough buildings intact that they can actually have their shelter. It might not be the nicest, but it's better than the caves, I would think.
Hmm.
But once that, once we control the crystal a lot better than, or the laystone, I mean, that's just going to make everything easier while we look for everything else.
Right. Okay. Let's
Plus,
do
Cole
that.
informs you. Do you remember when I had you make that geography test and you didn't make it, Rick? I was going to say Aethys, but Rick, you made the roll. About the hot
Oh.
spring.
Uh,
You basically you
Okay.
made it. You got a 14.
Yeah.
15 for the number. Anyway, the hot springs are failing. That's why the polywalks can swim in it. So within a couple
yeah.
years, this valley's going to revert back. This is what Cole's telling. Within a couple
Get
years, the
overrun
valley's
by the cold.
it's going to return to whatever the rest of the hinterlands is. So you guys are going to have to find a way to modify the weather before that happens, or else it's just going to be the same. You might as well be living out in the middle of the Arctic.
Well,
Alrighty then.
there's that.
Yeah. But you got to replace the components off the tower in order to be able to channel that energy.
Oops.
Right.
All right. So you guys decide you want to do the ley crystals.
Yes.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a good idea.
All right. Warp Bend Vale is an underground complex. So you guys he warns you should be prepared for subterranean adventure. And the hot springs extend to there. He knows that there's a lot of proto-life that exists there, like things that were in the valley before the...
Probably things that like humid heat.
Yeah. Things that can only exist with human.
Hmm.
The polywogs know what kind of creatures, or?
Oh, you
Like
want to ask
specifically?
Wetleaf?
Yeah. If
Alright.
I guess they've been around as long as the elves have. So, and if
He's
there's a
sitting off
connection
in the
between-
corner, twirling one of his arrows, and he looks up at you, and he goes, says, Monodus crawls.
What was that?
Snappers.
Oh, snappers.
He walks over and he begins writing in Elvish, so you guys can understand it better. He says monitors and feral trolls and snappers. And you guys can do dungeoneering for all of them. You guys want more about it.
I'll just cast guidance on
Yeah.
which I think is Aethys.
Yeah, I think so.
So I
All right,
certainly don't.
what are you rolling for first?
Well, the monitors are probably just regular lizards, but unless they're special.
That's all I
It
said.
depends. What do you want to roll for first?
I'll do the snappers again.
All right.
Or is that the same snappers that we
they're the
met?
same snappers you already encountered.
Okay, because I already had a huge roll for that. Okay, so the monitors, I guess I would have got a 13.
All right, you get your bonus because they are humanoid.
Oh, they're humanoid. Okay.
They're half.
Okay, so the human favorite.
Be plus
What's that
2.
give me? Yeah, I think they're all plus 2s. Eh? Knowledge, yeah. Okay, so 15 then.
15. You know that they're half lizard folk, half human, and they're very feral. They're like primitive savages that worship like dinosaur gods.
Dinosaur gods.
Yep. And the feral troll?
Feral troll.
It's not troll, it's troll.
Troll.
Yeah,
Let
T-R.
me re-roll this. Okay. That's a good roll. Where's it gonna... No, it's not a good roll. No clue.
He can't make up his mind.
You've never heard of those. But according to Wetleaf,
I thought he said troll.
I spawned a troll, assuming it was.
Wetleaf climbs up on top of the table and tries to make himself look as big and mean as possible. He goes, "Wah, feral troll."
Troll.
That's about all he can tell you about them.
Cool. Should be
He leads you
adequate.
to believe that they're like alligators.
Ooh, okay. Let's see what
Alright.
we got.
Alligators that walk on two legs.
That's. Hey, they're like those little guys.
They probably used to live under the city.
So even scarier than those monitors.
Leaderman. Okay, so that's all you guys can know about the mines. Those are the Veil.
Cool.
So what you doing?
Sounds dirty.
Heading down.
Okay, as you guys are heading down,
I put my light on.
you're walking into a more wildernessy area than you've seen before. The elves didn't expand out this way very far. They left a lot of it. When Hugh is about to put his foot down on what he thinks is just a patch of grass, suddenly something like leaps up, opens its wings, and flies off really high speed. And you think that you just saw a rabbit with wings. It like jumps up like a partridge and flies away really quick. And then when it lands, it hops off.
It's normal.
Yep. And Wetleaf tells you that was a pageant. It has pageants.
Oh, he came with us? Okay.
They're everywhere. Oh yeah, Wetleaf's like just kind of stuck to you.
He's just stuck.
You can tell him to go home if you want.
No, he can hang out in the sack again.
He tells you that's a pageant. He doesn't tell you much about it. Just like, yeah, that's a pageant.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Yep. And as you guys are walking, you can see that there's a bunch of whale-like creatures that are levitating over a lake. And as they go, they kind of dip their faces into the lake, and they pull up a bunch of fish and gobble it down. And then they look like they're kind of swimming, but they're floating above the water. And he looks at him and goes, "Those are star walls. You know star walls."
They did take you to the moon.
He says, "I've never been to the moon on them. Do you want? We could try." I think that's as high as they fly, though. They're very clumsy. Probably no good on them.
To the moon.
He just basically, they're just like some of the animals that live in the valley. They're pointing at you as you guys move through it.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Those are yelp.
You guys start to notice that there's a lot of crystal formation ground around it. Quartz, giant quartz, basically sticking up out of the ground, all different colors. Juts up out of the tundra and the permafrost, and eventually you come across what looks like a tunnel that leads down into the mountain. The tunnel completely covered in like geode crystal growths of minerals and stuff like that, and you're pretty sure you've reached Warp Bend Vale.
Sounds likely.
So you guys can head down inside if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save in file slot 1.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm gonna save in file slot 1.
Okay. As you take a step inside, you guys can see that there are totems set up on the inside of here, and there's like primitive pictures on the walls, that kind of thing. But there's also more elven.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can try and read the elven. It's that same archaic elven you saw
If
before.
only somebody knew how to read it.
Yeah.
Let's go for that nat 20 again. Eh?
I'll say that you guys have become familiar enough with it. I'll just tell you.
Okay.
Basically,
Good, 'cause I rolled bad.
I forgot all of the things I knew.
no
They're
problem.
using 3-syllable words now. I don't.
Sorry, 1 second. Okay, so it's a warning in Elven. It says, "Beware that the sows of Geld have taken up residence in these caves. Inside, Aneg waits. Feast on the souls of the weary. Fear her lizard
Fear her, lizard what?
Minions.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
Aneg is spelled A-N-A-G,
Okay.
and she is described as a sow of Geld.
Got ya.
Geld. Sow of Geld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna be a pretty thing.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
There.
Yeah, he's
Okay, as you guys step inside the tunnel, stop. Just want to finish it off.
sorry.
As you step inside the tunnel, you guys can see that it leads down into what appears to be like a very overgrown green rich area. It's almost like a primitive kind of take me back to the time when the earth was all green and covered in ferns and stuff like that. There's light down here almost like sunlight. It comes from the crystals themselves. So fern trees and willows and grass and moss grows everywhere around here. Lots of water. The water's all sludgy and brown and very, very hard to see in. And the rivers are sizable, like maybe 8-10 feet across. You're not sure how deep. As you glance around, you can see waterfalls are in the distance. It's a pretty big area, and you're pretty sure it's full of danger because you can hear whoops and hollers from the distance, and you just know that there's something bad waiting for you farther.
Awesome.
So, what do
And
you guys
this is
want?
all underground.
Yeah, it's all underground. Yep.
Wow.
And the water here is very warm, and it steams. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's constantly putting like warm vapor into the air.
Yeah.
So you guys basically can either try and cross the river or cut across the glade area.
Water sounds dangerous.
I'd say.
So, go across the glade area, I suppose.
Is that what you're all thinking?
I
Thinking
prefer.
Arby's.
All right, so you guys step into the ferns, and you have to like basically like take out your weapons and cut your way through because it's pretty overgrown here. It's almost like a jungle. You slash your way through one more part when you hear a hiss, and Mark, your blade digs in, or your blade digs into something, and as you glance up, you can see that one of the plants has suddenly come alive, but then you see like the camouflage on it fades away, and you see the face of a man merged with like a reptilian lizard person, and it hisses at you, and all around you in the trees, you guys hear whoops and cries, and you realize you're surrounded by monitors, and they get ready to attack, and that's where we're going to leave it.
No.
So you're being beset upon by these feral cavemen troglodyte.
Lizard folk.
Oh crap, that's the wrong ones. Oh no, I did. Oh well. Yeah, that one. That was the one.
All right, and we'll pick up the battle next time we get together.
Cool.
Something like that.
Alright, and hit stop.